Good morning, folks. We are back yet again with another little farming day, farming Thursday. A little bit odd, but you know. So, we do have some news. We had an issue with one of our saves, so we got all the way to October, and we did run into a problem where we were like stuck on like 99% loading, and it wasn't just like one person, it was everybody, so no one could get on the server. So we did have to go back to a previous save, which put us all the way back into July, which is pretty shitty, but it is what it is. Now, there is also fucking good news. Obviously, that's the bad news. Bad news is the progress that we did make, we've lost. So, that means that the field 3 hasn't been replanted. It's been ploughed, but it hasn't been replanted and rolled or anything yet, so that's not growing. And that is essentially all we kind of did do, along with Chris had found, he'd basically spent a day running around different sections of the map, spamming the R button to collect collectibles, and he found basically all of them apart from 2 or 3. So that was a really good like boost of income, and we bought a harvester. Now, obviously, because we've had to go back to July, it now means that the collectibles are no longer found. So Chris's job today is that he's going to go and sort all that out and re-find them all, essentially. So it might seem a little cheaty, but he found them naturally himself. I actually found like 4, didn't I? Mm-hmm. I found a couple too, but definitely not as many as him. And we did kind of find a little trick for it as to like clues, how to tell whether or not there's a collectible nearby, but we'll keep that to ourselves because I don't really want to spoil it for anybody who wants to do it authentically. And the other good news would be there's been a couple of mods then added to the server, one of which being tools to be able to kind of like give yourself money. Now, if you remember, our Farming Simulator 22 farm would have sold for around 9 million. Chris felt like that was a bit too much, and he didn't want to give us the full 9 million because he wanted it to still feel like grindy and stuff like that. So let's just say the rest is sitting in a trust fund for our children. Yeah. And he did give us like 3.5k. So what I have done with that money is I bought a bigger and better harvester. We bought the same harvester that we used in 2022. Oh, Bubba, that's your 11-month streaky? Subby streak. Yeah. Woo! Norman had his yesterday, actually. Yeah, so the harvester was a mod that we'd used from 2022, and now it's in 2025. So now we have our big, beautiful harvester looking all pretty. Then that was about 500k all in. Then I did buy a baler, which actually we had bought previously, but obviously we lost that with the save. I bought a baler. And then picked up all the straw on field 3. Then I was planning on wrap it, but apparently you can't wrap straw, you can only wrap grass and turn that into silage. It's pretty shit, but it is what it is. So I didn't end up getting a wrapper. I just got like a bale loader thingy, and moved the couple of bales that we did have off to the side, ready to sell at a more convenient, better pricing time. Then the plan after that was everyone who's going to be on the server really is going to have their own tractor. So Chris came on and he's bought his own tractor for the day. I realized that I actually still haven't changed my name, so I'm still called User right now. But yeah, so he now has his own tractor, so that's going to be helpful. So there's 2 tractors, mine and his. If there's still money left over, then everyone else can end up getting their own tractors as well, but we'll see what happens. So I have also then got what is it, boosted contracts?
Yeah,
or contract boost or something.
Yeah.
That's what the mod's called. It was called Better Contracts in Farming Simulator 2022 that we did use quite a lot, but this one means you can have up to 10 contracts at the same time, and I do think there's some improvements in terms of like payouts and things. It's a bit more profitable now. So I've taken, because I didn't want to lease the harvester, this pea harvester, I've taken the contract to harvest field 4. So once I've finished that, field 4 will then be bare and we'll actually buy it. So then we'll own field 3, 4, 5. What I also then did do the other day is I sat and worked out the maths for, in Farming Simulator 2022, we had 5 chicken coops. And I decided that I wanted to do like a nice number of 6 for 2025. So I sat and worked out how many liters each chicken coop eats, like per month, and then, you know, per year, and then how many liters of wheat do we need to fill 6 chicken coops for a year. And it's something like 288k. So I know that our current field 3, gives us about 20k. Field 5 is still relatively newly bought, cannot be harvested until I think October or November because there's soybeans on it. So it's not going to be till the next year that it's going to get planted. So then it's not going to give us any crop till the year after that. So I don't know how many liters of wheat that's going to give us. Field 4 is quite small, so maybe I'm thinking about 10k liters. So yeah, more than likely I'm going to have a wee nosy at field 2 here as well, see what's growing on it. And if there's nothing growing on it, I'll buy it. That'll be another wheat field. So 2, 3, 4, 5 will be wheat fields. I don't really want to have to make 6 a wheat field as well because it is quite large, but because it's quite large, it might be like the last one that we need to buy. And then I do have a plan for the other field numbers and what's going to be on them and things. I think that's about it. There was a big fucking issue with
That's my trailer off and
whoop whoop.
sorted.
So are you gonna return the leased one?
I just did, yeah.
It's still sitting there
No, it's not. I literally have it up here as well.
for the wood chips.
No, not the wood chips. The trailer that I use to transport the wood.
Oh right, because well that's a trailer too, so that's why I was confused.
Yeah, no. So I actually might need to get a bigger one than that actually.
Probably. You might as well just buy one because we're gonna need one to transport crops for the chickens anyway to get the weight to feed them. Yeah, we were having really big issues though with the trees when they were like cutting down or whatever. They were like falling into the ground, and then it was telling me that like I couldn't place a chicken coop here. So the update that did just come out was quite a big update with a lot of like fixes and things. So I'm really hoping that is one fix, because like we've planned our whole farm around where the chickens are going. So if it ends up like a fucking problem and I can't place chicken coops there, I'm gonna have an absolute fucking tantrum. I'm telling you now.
So I need a truck for the fucking wood. See, about that.
Well, we can buy a truck.
Yeah.
We can buy the Volvo that you had last time.
No, I want to buy the wee cheap danky one that looks shit.
Oh, what is it? The lizard one or something it's called?
Yeah. Where is it again? Our truck. The wee cheap one. The eagle. It's called the eagle.
You may hope it can pull the weight.
She's a big boy, like.
Will she?
Oh my boy.
Yeah, I feel like the turnings changed.
On.
All the vehicles. Unless it's just because like the server was down and I didn't get to farm for like a day or two. Is that like my driving's just gone really shitty again?
Seems up.
Maybe I'm just taking all the corners too fast. You're kind of holding up traffic, my love.
Am I? Tell him to wait.
I am the traffic.
Alright.
John, you're the Dumbo.
That should be me. I should be able to make money back here. One second. Let's track it back.
Thank you. You goober.
You're a goofy goober.
Yeah. We're all goofy goobers.
So I need to clear all these trees again.
Yep. Do you want me to help you mark them here?
Kind of roughly, no. But I'll probably, once I bring us...
Well, just remember, all the baby ones are definitely going.
Yeah. I need to get... Once I get this... Oh, whoa, this does like a flame as it starts up.
The truck?
Yeah, I think a flame like coming out of it.
It was really funny when me and Shake were playing Fast Food Simulator yesterday. He was like, damn, like this lady wants 2 squirts of ketchup or, you know, whatever. And I was like, yeah, she wants that. And then when we were like calling out orders and stuff, it became like, oh, that's a burger with, or that's a burger with. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, thank God I've got this back.
Absolute children. One thing, like, I'm really, really happy that I got my harvester. But one thing I desperately fucking need is my plow. I want my plow back. Modder, if you're out there, please fucking help me. Because I hate these fucking plows in this game. I might actually turn Fieldstone on.
Oh, to collect stone?
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad.
Because I don't think a stone picker is going to cost us too much money, but there's always stone picking contracts and stuff.
Yeah.
And then if all of our fields are also generating stone, then it's, you know...
You may as well buy as a debris crusher then and keep it close to the farm, and then that's how you make your money.
Well, you can just go sell stones at the cement factory.
You could do that, but you can... It's basically what a debris crusher is. It's the exact same thing.
I don't want that down around here, but...
You can put it out of the way with where I was going to put the eggs until the server shut itself.
Oh, that's where the bales are.
Oh, did you move the bales already?
Yeah, well, I had to bale today.
Oh, yeah.
Because sure.
Yeah, well, that's where the eggs are going to.
But, I forgot about, like, sizes and stuff. So, like, whatever. Like, I just started baling. But it was the wrong size for the, like, bale loader.
Yeah.
Juber, so I ended up, like, putting it down. So there's, like, 2 different size bales there. Up there. That little section. But yeah, I sort of have my plan for the day. So we'll see how well plans work out, because, you know, they don't usually go to plan.
So these like big trees, look, there's whoa.
What happened?
Just sent the truck on an absolute space trajectory and then it just come back. It's these logs here, these big logs, they're like new trees they've added to the game, and they just see when you put them on the trailer just gets launched.
Oh, sure, that happens sometimes in 22 as well.
No, but I mean like it literally just flings it, whereas that only happens if you put the log in wrong. On FS22.
Did you put the login wrong?
No, it's just every time you set it on top, the like truck wants to like fire stuff into the air. I don't know what is wrong with these logs.
I just really want to make sure that we're getting to a point where we have absolutely everything that we had in 2022, and then we're adding everything else, you know, on. Because we didn't even get everything, you know, that we wanted in 2022.
I don't mind after. The 3 mil that we agreed upon yesterday is enough to get us going again, and then the rest we can just grind for, which is part of the game at the end of the day. Because you don't wanna have everything at your disposal, because once you do, then you may as well just go, well, no, you know what I mean? It just ruins it.
Yeah, but even 3 mil won't get you very far, like.
Well, that's what you want. You don't want it to get you very far. You just wanted to give you a wee bit of a
A boost.
boosty woosties. Sponsor. Boost. Sponsor.
Oh, right, does it, I?
I'm joking for legal reasons.
You don't even stream, really, so.
Yeah, but I'm talking on your stream, so.
True.
Get rid of these buggy ass trees.
Oh, yeah, we haven't sold that we shed yet.
Oh yeah, no.
What did it give us, like £600 or something?
Yeah, something like that.
And I was like, woohoo! Big boy money.
It's the big boy does. There is a mod that allows your placeables to get more money
Yeah.
based on the first month of you buying that property. In case you want to sell it.
I saw that. Not that interested.
No.
Nice, baby.
Big boy does.
That's 16k off the debt for your tractor.
Well, for the lorry, we just nearly paid off the truck and the trailer. When are you doing morning? Good, sorry.
I am harvesting Fib 4 and then I'm gonna buy it after I'm done. Field 3 doesn't need anything done to it until September.
Oh.
Which we're not gonna get onto today. But you work away with your wood and then I'll give you jobs to do if you're done.
Yeah.
Sure, diddly doodly well.
John Joe the Devil.
As long as you do what you're told, we'll have no issues.
Yeah.
What? I'm still kind of hungry. I might have more refrigerators.
Refrigerators? Electric refrigerators?
Yeah, delicious. Those don't seem to do the katsu curry ones no more.
I know. I never knew you liked refrigerators.
What? It's my autism food.
You like refrigerators? This is news to me.
Oh my god, will you unfucking load?
I'm not in the mood.
I don't even know where this needs to get delivered to.
I don't know, but this tree's fucking annoying.
Mm-hmm.
These logs just will not turn over. This one just won't fall on the ground. It's sitting up straight now for some reason.
Can you not reach it to cut it now?
It's not letting me to cut it. It's cut. It just won't fall.
You said timber, and it said no.
No, it's like, I mean, it's already done, Gemma. I've already cut it.
Yes, that's what I mean. You know, usually you cut a tree and you shout timber as it falls over.
Yes, but it was already cut prior. It was on the ground, and then when I went to pick it up, it like went straight into the air.
Oh.
And like sat like a tree again. I'm like, what the fuck? Now blend again.
I shall not die.
I'm not a tree anymore, but I will always make sure I.
Did you game at all last night?
No.
I was KO'd, like.
No, you were.
I woke up a couple of times. And I knew that you were on the laptop because I saw you with your headset on, and then I was straight back to sleep. I knew I missed bits along there, I just thought it was more than that. Usually get a couple of grand, for doing peas, but we'll see, like, how much more kind of, like, profit you get now that we've got the contract mod.
See these, like, tiny freaking trees?
The baby ones that just have, like, the tiny little branches.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't stop eating, man.
What is love?
Don't hurt me.
Why are you not listening?
Right, you want to go up to that silo?
I don't think so. Come on.
Come on. Right. So I'll bring this up. And then that'll be the contract field 4 finished. And then I'll buy it. So then we'll have 3, 4, 5. Just how I like it.
379.
Huh? I said 3, 4, 5, you tipped.
5, 6, 7.
Why you do these? Oh, I'm actually going the wrong way. It's actually going to take me quite a lot of years to, like, farming years. Not real life years, I hope. To figure out, like, how many fucking fields are going to feed the chickens. Because at the minute, our, like, one field can't even, feed one chicken coop for a year. That was, a bit of an issue.
Don't like that.
Mm-mm. That was not a good time for chickens. Come on, get up the hill. 9 miles an hour, you can do it. Let's go. 8. Oh shit. Keep going. Ah! Go on, you girl, yeah. Now that we bought our baler as well, I took a big massive baling contract on field 65.
Big.
Because obviously we're not losing the money for borrowing items.
Yeah. Bigger things.
Bigger things.
So we own our baler now, yeah?
Yep.
Took us so long to get a baler on.
Mm-hmm.
22. We were like, oh yeah, fuck a baler.
We were using a forage wagon for so long.
We We're so fucking stupid. We're just like, oh yeah,
There's other things.
we forgot about you. And we love you.
It was mainly only because we started producing so much straw, we couldn't store it,
Yeah.
and then we bought the hay storage, and then we were filling it, and then we were like, fuck, now what are we gonna do? And then it was like, right, there's no point in buying like 16 million fucking hay storages, so we need to like figure something else out. And then it was like, right, well, why don't we just turn them into bales? And it was like, oh
Because at one point.
my god.
Yeah, because at one point we were looking to get the new moose.
Yes.
Meow meows.
Meow meows. Cows go.
Yep. They go oink oink.
Mm-hmm. I like moose.
Oink oink.
Ooh.
Oink oink oink. Oink oink.
Oh. Wow. Not bad. Oh my burpees. 4.5K for that. That's not bad, you know.
That's decent money. We'll pay off your.
So field 4 cost 60K.
Not bad.
What's growing on field 2? Nothing. I may as well buy it now then. Why, there's nothing on it. Oh, that's bigger monies. Right, so 2, 3, 4, and 5 is now ours. So now what I'm gonna have to spend my time doing is ploughing. Which I've ploughed field 2 before, and it takes a while and it's not fun, but it, you know, tough tits.
We'll skip ahead this part for you.
This isn't YouTube, my love. Those were the days, though.
Yeah.
Not people not having to sit through the grindy, melty parts, but we were fucking playing for like 6 hours.
We were the best.
Well, we'll come back again at some point.
We
No, not that one. Yeah, there we go.
anyone making Irish maps? Don't tell us. We're not
Not interested! You're gonna need to update the maps and all then today.
Yeah. To be fair, we didn't play the Irish map with any mods. Sure we didn't.
Nope.
And then we discovered mods and we were like,
Yeah, we only discovered mods when we started the server.
yeah. It's a whole new world.
Although technically the Irish map is a mod.
Yeah. I think we were just scared about getting like game changing type thing.
That was you.
No, see.
No, you were like, I
No.
don't fucking mods.
You were like, I have a play on PS4. I didn't need mods.
No, it's because I didn't know mods were a thing.
Can you get mods on the PlayStation?
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
you're just a little bit more limited. Obviously
Oh.
with size and stuff.
Yeah.
I might plough field 4 myself and then make AI plough field 2 while I go do a contract.
Yeah, could do. It's not a bad idea actually.
Just because it's gonna take ages.
Oh,
This is how we do it. What's wrong?
car just came out of nowhere. Like I'm turning the corner and just decided, forget it, I'll brake right where you're turning.
Yeah. they're bad in this, like. Right, let me consult my wee list as well. Yeah, right. Oh shit!
Uh-huh.
I ended up all the way down the hill because I was looking at my wee book.
No.
Oh shit, man! This is how we do it, baby. So, yeah, I need to see. So each chicken coop needs 48k weight a year, and we're only producing 20.
Jesus, that's a lot.
So we're not even producing half of what
It's required.
our one chicken coop needs. Because I had to buy wheat to get them through the year.
Yeah. Shit.
So we should see a substantial difference.
So we're doing 2 week fields, yeah?
No.
No?
2, 3, 4, and 5 are all going to be wheat fields.
Okay.
We're going to need 288,000 wheat litres.
You may as well start putting honey or bees along those fields.
No, because bees only help canola and something else.
No, but it's passive income still.
Yes, but we're not gonna. I don't know where we're gonna place it yet. One step at a time, honey.
Because wheat's not going to make us any money. Sure it's not.
No, because it's for the chickens. It's the chickens that make us the money.
Yeah, I don't make any money.
Yes, you do, baby.
I make no money.
Well, we earn money from our contracts as well.
I can go back to somewhere in Chickamauga.
Fucking were.
I have no idea. I forget the name of it.
Oh shit! Forgot to lower the fucking plow.
So you've been doing that contract for 15 minutes.
What?
You didn't even lift it.
Lower it.
Lord.
I know it was just that row.
Say mayor.
Mer.
Say mayor. Mayor.
Mayor.
I see.
What was it? The American one was, like, Aaron ironed an iron urn,
Yeah.
and they were like earn, and earn, and he was like, wait, what? And one caught on that everyone obviously sounded like that, and everyone was like, yeah, it's earn, and he was like, no, all you're doing is saying and they were like, nah, I'm saying the words, and he was like, no.
You ain't saying shit, bro.
He's like, damn, we really sound like that? No wonder people make fun of us.
We sound like Dumbo.
No, that's John Joe.
John Joe the Dumbo. Well, yeah. John Joe the Dumbo.
John Joe the Jumbo, you nearly said.
He was censored.
Yeah. I said,
John Joe's now having to work for free for the next 6 months.
In 20 years.
He doesn't see it that way.
Next week I'm going to go back to those Farming Fridays. Because, like, you know, like week 1,
Yeah.
It was all of the streams apart from the Monday.
Yeah. But we liked the farming games.
And then it was, I dropped a day.
Yeah.
And then this week it's just the two, and then I'll be back to just farming Fridays next week.
Can't beat a good old farm.
Me.
Crazy, like when I first was watching Farming Simulator, I watched it before CeeLo got me into it,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, Jesus, this game is hard as hell.
It is, yeah.
And then I was like, I'd never be able to get my head around it, and then obviously playing it now, I'm like freaking genius at it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Best.
Mark this date, the 28th of November. How long is it going to take before Chris is like, oh, I don't know how this works.
Haven't done it yet.
That's what I'm saying. We'll see how long it takes for you to get there. It'll happen.
Nope. Never.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I am the best at this game.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. Bah, 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 bah. The cat's name is my real test. The training is my card. No, just me. All right.
Didn't know that song.
Pokemon.
Pokemon!
Yeah, honey. You helping?
Yep.
Having you sing the song?
That's how I do it.
It's now at me.
Not me, mate.
Oh, for fuck. Nearly done. Sun's starting to come out. Well, no, it's like still stars, isn't it? Yeah, the moon's still up. So, don't mind me. I'm talking to shit. When we were playing Fast Food Simulator yesterday as well, and obviously because it's always going to be named salmonellas, we had like prep cooked, you know, like all the burgers, and then like Shake was like just putting them together and giving me it, and I was like doing like drinks and stuff, and the tables and all, and I was just like coming back into like the kitchen and shit, and seeing him like stomping all over the burgers. Like he jumped up on the counter and he was walking all over the burgers, and I was like, ah, that's how we add the special recipe.
That's the smash burger.
Extra flavour. 12 days
12 days.
until the game comes out.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited. Depending on how things are going, I might get Chrissy to try to play with us. That is, you're not wrong, baby. You're not wrong. Anytime there's a fucking issue, like, sure, we do cranny you. You funny, man.
I did funny, dude.
Yeah, back to work.
Needs playing. Might have to turn the thingy off. I wonder if there's a way to run the wood chipper without.
I wonder if you can hook it up to a generator.
Oh. Let me check then.
Because that would be fucking handy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Right, that's gonna be field 4 done, so I'm gonna bring this tractor and the plough over to field 2, hire an AI, and then go and start some contracts. There's a lot of deadwood ones. That one has 6, that one says 0, that one says 11, 7, and 0.
Deadwood.
The only thing people fucking grow on this bloody map is fucking peas.
Bastards.
Fucking stupid.
Fucking bastards. There's a trailer here that is 132,000 and pretty much does everything we needed today.
What do you mean?
Like, it does. It's a forager that's the only thing. Because obviously a forager,
Pick stuff up.
yeah. And obviously this can't. This is just a trailer that you would dump stuff into.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be useless? Or useful?
No, obviously we need to transport stuff.
You want me to get it? What's this?
Yeah, that's fine. I
Right.
usually get the one that attaches to the truck though. You know, like my one that has the 3 sections in it. I don't know if it's in this game.
No, that was a mod, I think.
I don't think so. Can it be painted?
No. What do you want me to call the license plates for stuff for the farm?
It's all just called Folkvanger. It should just be automatically set to that unless you have to change it.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't do it. How do you spell that?
FOL
F-O-L.
K V A N G R. Have you fucking seen it enough, Bubs? You look at something called Folkvanger every bloody day.
Don't know.
Silly bean.
I've never seen it before.
Mr. Policeman, sir. Oh no, we're under 2 million. Oh no! Bobby! Oh no!
Oh no. Return trailer. Right. I'll collect that.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be finished this contract in a wee second. Hoeing ones are real quick too. Hoeing and weeding steadfast.
Hoeing? What are you doing now? Just mowing, did you say?
Hoeing.
What are you doing that?
It's the same as weeding, really.
Was it?
Like hoeing just goes deeper.
Person in on post looking at you.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Doing talking about in the base.
Hello, you pumpkin.
Love you done.
We're done.
There's a big turner, boy. Go watch. Ooh, it's got a cover and all. Look at that. That's so sweet.
Most trailers do.
This is a fancy animated one with all glass.
Right, I'm off to work, honey. Love you.
No, what? Where are you going?
Off to work.
Where are you?
Going all the way up to field 37.
Oh, damn. What's that up there?
Stone picking.
You're making good stone picking.
So it'll be a nice wee 9k payout.
Oh, damn, that's good.
Well, the other stone picking one is 21.
It's quite quick. The stone picking one as well.
Yeah. I missed my turn. Looking at you.
Nothing new.
And the best.
Just can't help it.
You're just too damn pretty, baby.
I'm a pretty boy.
You're a pretty boy.
Right, we are. Oh yeah, I need to turn on that setting maybe to get the wood chipper going.
Hate that.
I know, I don't know why it does that. It's so stupid.
You gonna get all these collectibles once you're done?
Yeah.
Get that 250k back?
If you turn automatic engine stop off and turn the chipper on, turn it on.
I think I'm probably gonna like pick all the stones from 37, unload them into the wagon, and then pick all the ones up from 77 and fill the wagon, just so I'm not like driving to and forth.
Okay.
So I can like sell the stones before I cash it in.
I literally thought a car was driving on our field there. I was like, yo,
Get the fuck. I've done so many stone picking contracts up here, it's ridiculous. Because it's good money.
Yeah.
But it's always this field. It's not the fastest to contract, but it's definitely not slowest.
The tree tried to go into the wood chipper and it went flying.
Ooh.
It's got launched across the land.
Seems like that's something you're known for. Mm-hmm. Whatever you say, Bubs. I'm gonna put the time up so it gets bright. So I don't have to have my lights on anymore. That'll do. Because like the reflection's real bad on the stone picking machine. When you have your lights on, like your your backlights.
Yeah.
It just goes straight onto the top of the stone picking machine and you're like, oh my eyes.
In you go, you fucking stupid thing.
Oh, I'm lagging. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Please stop. Oh, God. There we go.
Right.
I don't even know if you can hire AI to stone pick. Because there's definitely certain jobs AI can't do.
Yeah.
Can't do, doesn't do.
Can't do what one can do.
I know it'll plow, cultivate, seed, harvest. I don't think it bales. Oh shit, that scared the fuck out of me. I still haven't changed my name, have I?
No.
Good morning. I'm fixing it. Cause see if he goes and does the stone picking, I'll just get rid of the AI and I'll finish the plowing. It's not a good chunk of it, actually. Also, if you want to have your own tractor, go into the shop and choose one before we run out of monies.
You don't have to type to him if he's listening to the stream.
I don't know if he is.
Refresh your multi.
But usually he'll come in and it'll be like, hey bitch, you know what I mean? Oh, he is. Well, I suppose we can just actually jump in Discord, can't we? Have we chit chat?
Fuck off.
I'm in the farm voice channel. Come on, volume. What's a bubba? Get the keyboard volume control is so fucking fussy sometimes. Right, oh shit, my bad.
Right,
Why did the AI do it this way? That looks messy as hell. Oh god. Why did they fucking ply it like that?
That's what they do.
Huh?
That's what they do.
They like plowed until like nearly the end of the field and then just ignored like the top of the field, so like I'm trying to like match it up, but obviously it's a mess.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, as long as it's fucking plowed, but you know, I like things like neat.
Neat. Is it a contract? Yeah.
No, baby, it's our field too.
Oh,
remember, I put the AI on it.
I couldn't remember what field that was.
And then I've just done this like random chunk here. What the hell?
Oh, that was me. I was driving up it.
I don't know why they've done that. Like, that looks terrible. AI's weird. What? Probably should have just let it finish the whole field.
Yeah.
Because now I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck their system was, but it was stupid.
It's almost daytime. Time.
I haven't done like anything over here. I'm so lost. You know what, AI? Keep going. Whatever. Fix your shit, man. We're... Oh, thanks, love. Appreciate it. Warpath, 1985. We've played Warpath, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I actually need a tractor for the baling contract. Is there not another tractor at the shop for the Jesus, that's loud. For the stone picking contract?
There's a what, sorry?
There should be another tractor and the auger wagon for the stone picking contract at the shop, and it's not there.
No idea, I haven't touched anything.
The auger wagon's here, but we're missing a tractor. No, we're not missing a tractor because we're not using the tractor. I'm a tip. Oh, Jesus Christ, AI, I have no idea what we're doing. Right, what the fuck am I gonna do then? Not harvesting peas. Rock removal, no. Wood transport. You could do them.
Yeah, I'll do that at some point.
They're big monies, like.
At the moment, I'm focused on our own stuff.
Well, I can sit and make a little system here. So.
Do you want? No, you don't want to put another egg down, so you don't. Chicken down, so you don't cook.
No, not yet. Because we can't even feed the ones that we have.
Yeah.
I mean, we could put a chicken coop down for the for the sake of like it's bought, and then I can get 2 chickens, and they can just slowly breed.
Yeah. We could do that. That could work. Let me just move some of these trees. Some should be out of the way by. So glad I can move these now.
Nah, there's shit everywhere.
Whereabouts?
Same issues before.
That's right. I'm still sorting it, so it's okay.
Cannot place fence here. Overlaps. But what is that overlapping with? Because it's definitely not overlapping with nothing.
Right, I can turn off, what do you call it? Oh, okay. So yeah, I've bugged it somehow.
I can't hear you, honey. These vehicles are so loud. I'm gonna need to turn the volume down here.
I've bugged the wood chipper.
What do you mean?
So I turned on where you have to manually start the engine, and then I got out of my vehicle. And when I get out of my vehicle, I turned automatic back on. So this will, no matter what, this will automatically run now until I get into the tractor.
Righto. That's a bit more manageable sound-wise. Okay, now.
Just means you aren't having to start your engines.
Start your
I
engine!
was about to do that too. Oh, right.
Yeah, some trees are in the way.
Yeah, there's a couple of trees around here.
Yeah, so it's them ones.
If you see them, just turn on your super strength and move it.
I was gonna say it's them ones on this side, but there's also stuff.
I think you're standing on a stump too. Yeah, alright.
I was trying to pick up the branch. Where'd it go?
Some of the branches are a nightmare.
What the fuck? Come here.
What?
Not you, honey.
Oh. You've got it?
I know, but like, if I don't hold it up real high, it falls.
Have you turned your super strength on?
No.
Well then.
No, I'm not. It's not saying I can't grab it. It's saying that I grabbed it and then it just lets it go.
Yeah, because it's bugged if you don't turn the super strength on. That's the issue I was having with the super strength. Why can't I lift this one?
What I was trying to say was, it's like the stumpies and shit, like on one side, but then on the other side, it's a couple of them wee trees that I can't place on the other side of them then. Because I need to see, like, how close I can get them to see if I can have the 6 in a row. Because I don't really want them to be on the opposite side, like where the truck is and all. Because that's just obstructive. Obstructing? In the way of, like, turning circles and stuff with, like, the harvesters and the field equipment when we're doing field 5, I think that is, sir.
What did Ryan do? Ryan says he's done something.
Where's the oopsies? Oh god, I fucking see it.
What's up?
I think he's got stuck trying to cross the...
Where?
I'll reset it.
Why reset it? You just super strength it out? What about
It's not, I got it, it's fine, it's not underwater anymore. Tab into it at the shop and drive back up. Yes, silly boy. We're in the voice channel, by the way. Yeah, you absolutely don't have to if you're not in the mood to talk today, though. Right, this is gonna need to be cut. Do I have... I don't have a chainsaw.
You have to buy it. What are you doing? She's no good. Call yourself farm manager.
Right, so there's a branch here. Oh.
Where?
Here. Look. Back a wee bit. No, other way.
This one?
No.
There's one here, but I can't get
Behind.
it.
Like, do a 360. Do it in 180. Right, 90 degrees.
Wait, this here?
No.
There's a stump
Look
here.
at my screen. It's here. I'm trying to send you that way.
Oh. Let me just get rid of this.
Oh.
Oh, here.
Huh?
This one?
Yes.
Why didn't you say that?
Are you fucking serious? I'm trying to...
Hello.
Oh, I'm trying to direct you to them all. And then there's a stumpy here. Here. Get that stumpy. Yeah, at your feet, yeah.
Done. Any more?
And then there's a branch up here.
There's a branch here as well.
Just where the wee bushes are. Which obviously probably need to go. How do we get rid of them?
Where?
Them bushes?
What bushes?
These bushes?
Those bushes aren't there for me, I've cut them.
Right, that's probably the problem then. See if you can place.
Where do I go? Construction.
Yeah.
And then
Down to aminos. And then across the chickens.
sheep.
What the fuck is this AI doing to this fucking field?
There's a couple of trees here. So there's a tree. Or branch, sorry. Right here somewhere.
Oh, in Farming Simulator 22 they would have actually moved their hand to honk the corn. Well, she's not.
Cost too much.
Lazy bitch.
So like,
Huh?
How do we have so much money?
Well, when we were wrapping up the farm for the 22 server, that farm would have sold for 9 million, and we were waiting for a mod to come out so we could give ourselves 9 million, and in 25, and then Chris was like 9 million's a bit too much, so we'll just do like 3.5.
Okay.
Is it still not placing for you, honey?
No. Because there's. No.
Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending where you are in the world, dear. It is, it's going. There's definitely been a couple of fucking frustrations this morning, for sure. Like, what the fuck is this AI doing to my beautiful field? Oy. But sure, like, I hate plowing, so. It's not that I hate plowing, it's I hate using them plows. Look at all those chickens. And then the plan is to have a row of 6 chicken coopy doobies here. But the trees are causing us some serious problems. We built our Farm Simulator 22 farm on that server off Egos and wood. So yeah, it's just about still morning here as well. It's 11:30. I can see a Stumpy. I think you just got the Stumpy, but there's another Stumpy. What do you mean cannot place a fence here? Is it because of the Stumpy? I don't know. Because ideally I would have wanted like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but I don't think that's gonna fucking happen. If you hit B, it turns off collisions on most buildings. Well, that sort of worked.
Sweet. Nice little tip. What? I've become one with the building. No.
Thanks, dear. Appreciate that. We've been here all day. Although, like, the tubers, what are they called? Bushes? I'm gonna turn that off now. How straight did I get that? I wasn't too bad, you know?
Did that bush disappear for you?
No, they're still there.
What? It disappeared from me when I cut it.
Mm-mm.
Like, they're gone for me. I don't know if it's a bug.
Right, I'm gonna get 2 lady chickens. I hear you, Beals.
I don't know why, but it replanted all those bushes again.
How spacious. Oh, really?
Hmm. That I literally just cut down.
Oh, these Eggo pallets are gonna need to move too. I think I'm gonna fiddle with well, I can't actually because I can't attach them to a tractor that is being used. I want to move all this and get our shed in, the one with the solar panels.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Right, I'm actually so sick of this AI now. Like, what the fuck is that, bro?
13,000 litres in there.
What the fuck? This is atrocious. But I'm actually sick of fucking waiting to get my tractor back. Like, some of it looks fucking perfect, but then the way it's just, like, cut off, like, the top is just so strange. Oh, I saw that. There's a map in the mod thing, but it looks small, and it's kind of like a no man's land kind of thing.
New Frontier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where, like, you kind of have to, like, build it up completely, like, yourself.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, I saw that on the thingy this morning. Have you got, like a plan for how you'd want to, like, build it up yourself and stuff, or are you just gonna fucking wing it when you go on?
So do you have to build the fields and all your stuff then?
You can create your own fields. I think it starts with, like, 2 fields and, like, a shed thing or something.
That's pretty cool. So it's like a rags to riches fucking...
Yeah, sorta, yeah. I'd say so. You got it the other day, but it took 2 hours to get it to work. The map?
Jeez.
Shit, man. I didn't even see it the other day. I only saw it there this morning. And we usually check the mods, like, every day.
I think we actually missed a day.
Huh?
I think we missed a day. Because a couple of them mods have been there for like 2 days.
Oh, well, when we were having server issues, I guess so.
Yeah.
I don't think I kind of went on to look. This is atrocious. Why? What was it doing that, like, wasn't working? Well, it took 2 fucking hours, like. Oops. I don't have patience to wait 2 hours for, like, basically anything. Oh, did they?
What happened?
Giants removed it from the hub for some reason. I wonder why.
Always buggy.
Everything's fucking buggy. Although they were doing an update, so...
He said it had no fuel points, so that's probably it.
Oh.
Oh.
They probably removed it to add a fuel point and then put it back on.
Yeah.
Something, yeah.
Oh, because it's a Giants map, isn't it?
I believe
No, it's
so.
not. It's made by Olar Holdar.
Oh, really? I know loads of people are working on, like, their mods and their maps and stuff.
Yeah, they're correct. Fixed issue with swaths not dropping the correct material. Added missions, added fuel point.
Mm-hmm. This looking looks horrific. I don't know what the AI's plan was for these little fucking ghibli bits, but sure. Yeah, I mean, I saw it there this morning. And I looked at it, like, but we're not gonna have a modded map for the server, I don't think. We did have a modded map for 22's server. And I love that map.
Yeah, somewhere in, what was it?
Somewhere in Thuringia 3.
That's it.
But it was great for having, like, multiple farms, you know, because it was such a large map. The only complaint would have been, because it was a large map, the driving to, like, the selling points and stuff took, like, 1.5 years. Which was very, very frustrating. Like, see, every time we had to, like, sell our straw and go to the animal dealer, oh my god. Same with, like, our bales and stuff. It took a fucking lifetime. Yeah, I think, it definitely adds that level of, you know, not just creativity, but you being in control of everything. You know, like, for this map, you know, we are working around certain things and stuff, obviously, because we didn't fucking make the map. So it's kind of like, oh, well, that's over there, so we'll do this then, and right, that's over there, so we'll do that this way, and, you know, you don't really have to think about that when you're doing them kind of maps. It is just kind of wherever the fuck you want to put stuff. If you want to have, 17 fields together, in one side of the fucking map, and then all your selling points on a different fucking set, you can do that. Or if you wanted to be right beside each other for convenience, like all that's kind of free, free reign for you to decide what suits you best.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I've seen No Man's Land before. It was quite a popular map, I think, on 22. For that same reason, just being able to go and do it your way. Yeah, like, I definitely would say that, when we started our 2022 server, we were doing it in hard mode. Like, we started with, nothing, and we really grinded that shit. And that's probably why, it took us so many months to really get anywhere. And we had wheat to feed our chickens. We had barley that was getting made into flour, and then the flour was getting sold. And then we had oat, which was getting sold for profit. We had beehives at our canola fields. Canola was getting sold for profit. Then we had like a wood section that then was getting trees replanted on it, cut down, made into planks, then made into furniture, and then that was getting sold for profit. And then just as we were wrapping up the server, we started grapes. And that was literally all we got. And we had our chickens. So the plan was, we would sell that farm to move to, like bigger, brighter shores, essentially, was kind of like the little story we'd said.
Brighter Shores is going to copyright you for that?
Huh?
Brighter Shores are going to copyright you for that?
No, they're not. What was I saying?
That we moved to Brighter Shores.
I actually said bigger, brighter shores.
Yeah.
Bum. But yeah, that was kind of like the role playing story we'd sort of created. And then when we actually moved here, you can only start with $1 million, and our farm would have sold for about 9 million. And then now that the so that was a grind. We only had number 1 farmland number 1, and then field 3. We were just doing contracts constantly, and a little bit of wood here and there, or whatever. We had 1 chicken coop, couldn't fucking feed our chickens. Not really 100% feeding our chickens well at the minute anyway. But then what is it? It came with power tools, didn't it?
Yeah.
Being able to add money, so we only give ourselves about 3.5 mil. Because to be fair, starting off with $1 mil, you think it's loads of fucking money, but the tractor that I'm driving, Black Betty, she costs 500k. So I was like, ah, shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it didn't really get us very far, so now I've kind of got a new plan of where everything's gonna go and what we're gonna do, and I'm lagging. And the grind begins, because that 1.9 million that we have now in the bank is gonna disappear very quickly. So in sorry, I'm rambling, so I'm really behind in your chat. Apologies. So the what's that map called again?
Somewhere in Feringia 3.
No, I keep going to call it No Man's Land.
Oh, New Frontier.
Yeah, so in New Frontier, you just start with a wee baby field, and then everything else is for you to work towards.
Pretty much.
And then do you get the same 3 options? You're starting. Technically, would that be your starting farm? If you say yes, I want to start with the starting farm, you get the wee baby field and some equipment, or do they not even give you the equipment? Because obviously it's modded, so I don't know how.
Most maps do come with those options, though. I think that's a requirement for.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because that's the way Farming Simulator 25 just does it.
Mm-hmm.
When you're loading into a map, but then obviously because it's a modded map, we don't really know. I really quite like the changes that have been made from 22 to 25. I honestly don't have any complaints right now.
Just
Same
the wood.
equipment as River Springs, yeah. Ooh, what, bub?
Just the wood.
Yeah, that the bugginess for the wood would probably be the only downside. Obviously, that annoys Chris more than it annoys me because I don't really do wood. I'm more fieldwork than, and you know, when he's more of the wood. And then Ryan kind of just does what he's told, but he loves cultivating. So, although we don't...
I like cultivating.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I'm a cultivator.
Hi, my name's Ryan, and I'm the cultivator.
He goes to Cultivators Anonymous as well.
Yeah.
He's
He's
addicted.
addicted. Cultivators Anonymous.
I keep getting told to do other things other than cultivating and not happy.
What was the one that I was like, oh, will you blah, 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 and then you were like, oh, I hate that. Was it weeding?
It's weeding.
Yeah.
I hate weeding.
You were like, this is shite!
You just can't tell what you've already driven
Yeah.
over, so I have to look at the map every 2 seconds. I'm like,
Yeah. We'll see, because I know you don't mind baling, stone picking, and mowing, because they're...
I'm planning to not a fan of stone picking recently. I'm not gonna
Oh, right,
lie.
okay.
I don't know why, but trying to get this stupid thing to pour into that tractor is causing me.
Oh, you just
more
have to get the
pain
angle
than
right, and
pleasure.
you're fine.
Yeah, I don't know why it just doesn't drive backwards when I'm like driving backwards.
Reverse, motherfucker. Yeah, we have the lumberjack mod. So Chris has found that very, very helpful for like cutting the stumps and stuff, especially for sure.
Yeah, that's what I've been using. I'm actually using that part right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm cutting a stump now with it.
Stump.
It's a decent mod. It is. It's just it's buggy in terms of like when you're trying to move certain bushes because like the other people don't see that you've removed the bushes.
Yeah, the bushes are still on that chicken coop for me.
I don't know if it'll fix itself in the server. We come out of the server and come back on. Remember it used to do that with the hedges?
Mm-hmm. Yesterday's update, they changed the wood contract. Which one? Deadwood or wood transport?
Oh, what did it change?
I know, that's what I'm asking. Because we were having issues with the deadwood contracts where it was saying 0 trees.
Yeah.
Or it was saying, 6 trees or whatever, and then we were in the area looking for the fucking trees, and it said they were marked, and we couldn't see any marked trees at all, and we just gave up. Oh, the wood transport? Yeah, we also got the contract boost mod thingy. So it does look like there's a little bit like more like payouts and stuff.
Yeah, it's on.
Ran, it's your fucking lucky day. There's a cultivating contract for you.
Oh my god. Can I stop picking stones now?
Yeah, I'll jump in.
Oh, thank God.
He's
Get
like,
me
I'm
out of
slaving
there.
away, man.
That was 82% of misery right there.
I don't think we've tried any of the transport ones, simply just because we didn't have any of our own stuff, really.
No, I did. I completed one, sure.
But did you?
Yeah, very first time. Fucking I've tried to lift one, and the fucking thing rolled down the road, and I had to run after it.
Typical.
And the car's just coming up behind you and just standing right in front of the log, and you're like, for fuck's sake.
P's on 76, fuck that. 76 is huge. Not a chance. Like, it fucks me off that on this map everyone grows peas. It's all peas, green beans, parsnips, and carrots. Like, it's all the fucking awkward root vegetables, and I'm like, fuck off. Because I was trying to find, like, wheat contracts so that we could, like, use the surplus instead of selling it to feed our own chickens. But nope. Yeah, 76 is fucking humongous. That, stone picking on 77 is going to take me a while, but me and Ran have done that one before. I think I started it, and then he took over while I went and did something else, and then I came back and I finished it. But it took both of us quite a while, like, for sure. Ran's,
I remember that one.
Swinging his feet like a happy boy doing cultivating. Yay!
Kicking my feet under my desk right now.
Yeah. Woohoo! Happy toes.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, like, if I get spinach as well. Spinach takes ages too. But I've basically decided that I'm not going to do any of, like, them kind of contracts if the field is 6 acres or more. That's my limit, personally. Oh, £145 for wood. Oh.
It was actually 1.1k or something. So
Yeah, before that.
that one just didn't want to go.
It was like, no, spare me, no.
Stupid.
As a Yorkshire lad, this is farm country. But those fields test my patience. Yeah. I think the game really is designed for patience, which is actually hilarious that I play this and enjoy it so much. Because I have no chill. I have no patience at all. But farming just seems to do it for me.
Yorkshire's a beautiful place.
But yeah, Rand's from England, and then someone else who's going to be joining the server. He's in England as well. I think if there's enough stuff going on, Sheik might join.
Yeah, he'll help me with the wood most likely.
When there's actually like quite a lot of stuff to do and he's not bored. Because if he...
I was gonna say, it really did not sound like he wanted to play this game the other day.
Yeah, no, he's kind of like... He wants it to be... You know the way like fast food simulator, you have to do like every single little thing? You know, you have to take the order, you have to put the burger together after you've cooked it properly, stored everything, ordered it. You know, he likes games that have that kind of thing, whereas like...
Simulator has that.
Yeah, like Ranch Simulator's like that, but with Farming Simulator, it's more like you hook the thing up, you press a button, and off you go.
Yeah.
You know, like, he kind of likes that more. Like, even though I think if he really got into it and realized, like, how grindy it is, and, you know, because he does love grindy games, but it's more just so it's off-putting for him not to, like, do every little nitty-gritty himself. But, like, there's so much to Farming Simulator, you really wouldn't get anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, there's no way that...
Unless there's a big task, like the wood cutting, like the big task we had of the wood cutting, which took me and Sheik out 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
You know, things like that suits him because he's actually physically seeing and doing everything.
Yeah.
So,
You know, I wouldn't be an Ark fan myself. I think,
Ark Survival.
yeah.
I don't know what you've got. What's your
Rand's
problem
a big
with
fan.
Ark? It's an amazing game.
It's just-
Dinosaurs.
Nah,
Dinosaurs.
that looks like a
Big
tiny dinosaur.
dinosaurs.
But no, it's just not my thing. Like, I would watch someone play it all day for sure.
It
But
depends what you do. Like, if you do if you do your own world with mods, it can be a lot of fun. But if you do it like playing on a multiplayer PvP server, that shit is a full-time job. Like, I
Yeah.
got 9k hours on Ark just because I played PvP servers, and
Yeah.
you always had to have someone online.
mhm.
I used to watch a guy called Mr. Moon play it. He used to create
Oh,
stories
yeah.
on Ark, so we did. They were like big roleplay servers.
Yeah.
But that's my thing. It's like, I like too many games for me to be able to do something like that. Like, I couldn't dedicate, like, all my time to just one game because, you know, you're doing, like, an online, like, PvP, you know, kind of server thing.
Yeah.
That's what I didn't like, you know, about Conan. Like, I tried it, but no, I prefer to just go on, like, just my buddies, you know, and not have it, like, online PvP like that. You played it for the
See,
first time, you
Conan
didn't feel
was
like
like
playing it
the-
again. Yeah.
Conan was like the baby Ark, wasn't it? It was like you could only raid at certain times in the day and stuff like that, right? Like you had
And you
set
were
raid
lassoed
times.
to each other as well, or whatever that was called.
What?
What was that
Yeah.
called? Where you were like linked to each other,
Tethered.
tethered. You just couldn't fucking move. But I do think they got rid of that in the recent update. So they did.
There's been, like, the one thing I will say about Conan is Conan's the gift that keeps on giving it in terms of they constantly add new big things to it that changes, like, the whole entire game. But again, I just do not have the time to dedicate, like, to that, and it's definitely something that I would never play solo. Like, you would need to have a reliable group all the time to do, like, the
Yeah.
boss battles and, you know, things like that and stuff. So it's just not... it's a great game. Like, I would never diss Conan, but I would just, like, I couldn't commit to it. Like, it's the same with World of Warcraft. Like, I love World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft's great, like, but you just need to
any
have the time.
survival game that's like an online survival game where everything's live 24/7, you need like a dedicated group that's gonna play that game. Otherwise, you just get wiped. That's why like a lot of people like Rust is because even if you get wiped, it doesn't matter. The server wipes every like week or 2 weeks or a month or something.
Yeah, and see, like, where that would work with a lot of people, that would frustrate me. Because I
hate it because I'm like, I like looking at all my pretty things that I worked hard for.
Like, I've just done the grind, and now you're like, no, restart, like, fuck away off. Because I would be like a magpie, like, I love shiny things, I love, you know, all that other type of stuff. You're waiting on Dune Awakening. Yeah.
Dune Awakening looks okay, but I don't think it's going to be the game that people think it's going to be.
You think so? You think it's going to be all hype and then a bit of like a warp?
I think it's going to be absolute. The way they want it to go, I think it looks cool, but I don't think it's going to be what people think it's going to be.
My thing is, like, for having, like, the farm server, like, the farm server runs when someone's online. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, I had the same thing with my Minecraft server.
So
that
it's
shit
like,
cost me so much money.
As long as everyone kind of knows, like, the system and what we're doing and what you do in this month and what you do in that month, you know, that's all in the Discord sections and stuff. Like, well, not the plot map, because Chris has to do the plot map still. But, why is there something floating in the sky?
Oh, tell me why.
Tell me why. Ain't nothing. Notice me, okay.
Isn't that like a silo or something, like a water tower?
Yeah, but like it's like it hasn't fully loaded in for me.
I can just see a silo and a ladder going up to it, but nothing else.
Yeah, it's loaded in
That
now.
is one strong ladder there.
Yeah, little spindly thing. The simulator I'm waiting for is Roadcraft. I haven't heard of that now.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, I got that saved in my.
Is that on your wish list, honey?
Yeah, it's in my wish list. What is? I believe.
I think I have like every single simulator game that you could possibly get on Steam.
12 days till Fast Food Simulator's out.
I was waiting for you to mention it. Like every day, it's been like.
Yeah, it's gonna be a countdown every day.
I feel like you've got an advent calendar just for Fast Food Simulator.
I should so totally do that. Thanks for the idea, dude.
Every day you wake up like 11 more days,
Simulator
10 more days.
No Runner.
Yeah, that looks really good. It's like.
Did you not play Construction Simulator, honey? Did you not try that, or was that what you wanted to try?
No, I wanted to try. The one I tried was Gold Mine Simulator and didn't like it.
Oh right, yeah.
Wait, you play FIFA, don't you, Chris?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But only for a
you know pro clubs?
Yeah.
Imagine my buddy, I don't know why he did this, but it's the funniest shit I've ever heard. He found this record club that was like unopened, and they was like 52-0, and he just went into their lobby last night and just started solo queuing and lost like 20 games.
Holy shit!
What the fuck? I don't understand.
Now their record is like 52-20.
So a team is like unbeaten, and you in pro clubs.
So 52 wins, 0 losses.
Yeah.
And you like in pro clubs you play as one player.
Right.
So you do, and you join, and players can make clubs that you can join and play for with them.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And he joined one. He joined one that was unbeaten and went
and just absolutely tanked them.
Just went got beat in every game.
I'm sure they're fucking fuming.
They was like in the highest division and everything, and there was you could tell that club was their like because we do the same thing every year. We make a warm up club, and then we make a record club.
Yeah.
And then they obviously did the same thing, made a record club, and they went from 52-0 to 52-20.
That would be me if I played. I'd be like, what am I doing? No new contracts, just repeats. Oh, like the construction simulator just gets really repetitive because of that. Yeah.
Have you tried the career mode with like the icons now?
No, I haven't tried that yet.
He's only been playing the manager mode.
Yeah.
Manager career.
I've created my own team.
I played a decent amount of Ultimate Team, and then there was this SBC to get Player of the Month Haaland, and I did the SBC that cost me a couple $100K in coins, and then the next pack I packed Haaland, and I was like, yeah, I'm done with this game.
Yeah, I've never played Ultimate Team. It's just not something that ever interested me.
What's Ultimate Team?
Yeah,
It's basically like betting.
Oh.
it's like money simulator. Give away your money simulator to EA.
It's basically
Right.
like Pokemon but for FIFA.
Yeah.
Right.
You basically spend money, or you play the game, and you get packs, and you pack players.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you,
It's like the definition of one. You play that game just to see shiny things. Like you just want good players to walk out. But after
Okie dokie, love.
after opening a lot of packs, I've got a lot. No, I've very rarely got a shiny player.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you
I
just
get
build
no
a
one.
team, play against other players to make your team better, and
Yeah.
it's shit. I literally played it when I first seen it come out. I was like, "This is going to be brilliant," and then they were like, "Oh, by the way, you have to pay for your packs." And it's like, "Ah, fuck you, dickheads."
You ruined it!
Like Pro Clubs is I think Pro Clubs
I
is the
love
best
Pro
thing
Clubs.
about FIFA.
Me
I
and my
love
cousin
Pro Clubs.
always used to play Pro Clubs. Me and him, see him in FIFA 15. I think it was FIFA 15 or FIFA 14. We got really high up in it, like so.
Are you talking about when users would like sit side by side and you would be playing your career and he would be playing his career?
No, that's just career mode. But
Oh, right.
we would actually have a Pro Clubs team, me and my cousin, and then two of my mates from college would join as well. So we got quite high up. So,
Yeah, we have like on this FIFA we have a full 11,
fuck,
and
jeez.
Down.
11 people in one Discord call. It gets funny as fuck.
Oh,
but-
I couldn't keep up with that. I do struggle with that stuff
Are you
sometimes.
all on console? Are you?
No, I'm on PC, and one of the other lads is on PC, but the rest
Yeah.
are all on console.
Yeah, I'm on PC. That's the first time I've ever played FIFA on PC. That's the first time
If
I've
you
ever had
missed
it.
out on the last FIFA on PC, you did yourself a favor, because that was so bad.
So many people were saying it's not even worth because it doesn't have hypermotion or nothing.
Didn't you say that last FIFA was the only FIFA you've never bought?
Yeah, since FIFA 98, yeah.
Like, I bought the last FIFA on PC, and then I still have it, but I rebought it. I have a PS5 as well, so I rebought it on console and played it on console.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
that was so bad.
I know, but they don't they don't stream. Ron's not a streamer. He'll just play games with me, and then Chris is my boyfriend, and he doesn't stream either. He just plays games with me when I'm streaming and stuff. Cause like the Farming Simulator is like the community one. So
I don't want to stream. I'd break Twitch if I was a streamer.
I think you'll get banned in 2 seconds.
I was gonna say I stream for my buddies, but I would get, if I tried to genuinely stream, I would be banned so quickly.
Mhm. See, I'm just an absolute delight. You know, I'm just a good girl. It wouldn't be me.
No.
I love everyone just goes quiet.
Silent.
Yeah, sure, bitch. All right.
Just that one question mark over your
Mhm.
original. That wasn't really your fault.
No.
That was terms of service being dicks. I mean,
Next time we
you're
play
beautiful people,
Warhammer
like-
and you're on stream, I can't wait to say volley pause and then see your reaction again. Oh, you don't scream. Fuck off!
Get fucked. Shut up. I was actually taking a piss out of myself earlier before you came on. Yeah, me too. Swearing's current. But anyway, so, me and Shake, I'd asked Shake yesterday if he wanted to play Fast Food Simulator, but he didn't really want to play it with 2 people, so he was like, oh, we'll play Warhammer if you want, and I was like, right, okay, cool. So we went on, and he was like, oh, I kind of want to play as, like, someone different, or, you know, whatever, I want to, like, shake it up a bit, and I was like, right, okay, like, how about I pick for you, you pick for me? And he was like, nah, because whatever I pick for you, you'll never hear the fucking end of it. And I was like, right, okay, cool. And then he was like, oh, I kind of want to go out of my comfort zone. I was like, well, I'll go out of my comfort zone as well. Like, I'll pick something. So I was kind of going through everything, seeing, like, who I wanted to be as. And guess what I ended up, like, picking?
Bellacore.
No, I just played as a different wood elf.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Really outside your comfort zone with that one.
Yeah.
That's nothing like what
Shake
you
was like, are
play.
you fucking kidding me? You call that out of your comfort zone? And I was like, yeah, it's different, dude. Like, he starts with different units and
For
he's in a different
argument,
place.
There's no mods.
Though that's
Instead of,
actually what I
like,
said, because I was
having
gonna play as
these
the
options,
I was gonna play
I
as
have
the
these
high
options.
elves. I was like, fuck, I'll play as the high elves. I haven't played as them as a long time, and there's been like updates and like overhauls, and then I've never played like as the high elves with radius and stuff. And then I was like, but hold on, none of my wood elf fucking things are helpful now. None of my mods are helpful. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just play as a different wood elf, dude. Because I was like, I don't want to, like, quit and then sit and go and get loads of, like, high elf mods and put all that in, and then that fucking rejigs everything. I couldn't be bothered. It's annoying enough.
I stand on business when I say I'd pay good money to watch you play Elden Ring. That shit would be hilarious.
Oh, I don't know.
It's a game I've wanted to get into for ages.
I will actually say it is the best game ever made.
A lot of people do say that,
100%.
which is like, there's about 4 or 5 guys in my work play it. So they do, and they absolutely love it.
Yeah, it is graphically one of the best games I've ever played, and the story and everything is just one of those games that, like, you're gonna have to punch your monitor a few times to get through it.
See, I genuinely don't have that in me. I'll cry.
If the game's too hard for Gemma, she just uninstalls it.
Well, don't uninstall it. I just leave it sitting there forever and pretend like it doesn't exist. It'll just be fuck that, fuck you, I'm awake.
Plus, you can download mods on that, like seamless co-op, so you can play like with 2 or 3 people. That's kind of fun.
You've never
makes the
raged
game
at a
a lot
game?
easier.
Jesus, you're fucking lucky if you've
never played Elden Ring.
Yeah, you choose your games perfectly to suit you then, because if you've never fucked up and ended up, oh no, I don't think there's ever been a game I haven't raged at. Everything's fucking annoyed me at some point.
I've raged at games. I've never like baby raged at games though. You know what I mean? I've never broken anything core.
Yeah, no, neither have I.
Like my setup's really expensive, so if I want to throw something, I like look around everything like, oh, that's gonna cost me money to replace. I'm not throwing that.
100%. That's what I'd be like as well.
Have I finished this contract?
Like I've broken a lot of stuff accidentally.
Yeah, sure.
No, like genuinely accidentally, because I'm just a very clumsy person. Like I've dropped it or whatever, but I've never like game raged and like lost my shit, and then like smashed something or threw that's just not me. I just huff and cry. I just turn into a little bubba.
Back when I used to play Ultimate Team, like I used to sweat it, and like that game is you play your div rivals matches, and then you get through to champs, and then when you get to champs, that's when like every sweat plays champs, and they're like the hardest games. And I remember I bought like those stand-up dolls that you just punch. I bought one of those to make it through my fucking champs games.
Oh my god.
The mannequins. I was next to my setup and I beat the fuck out of that thing.
When you know it's gonna cost you $2,000 to fix your shit, just punch a mannequin.
Yeah, that was my thing.
Do you want to go do that baling contract on 65? While I'm finishing the stone picking?
I'm in the middle of my smoke break here. You kind of like ruining my zone.
Yeah, exactly. Do you want us to unionize on here too?
Oh Jesus.
I was gonna say we're already unionizing on fucking Fast Food Simulator.
Yeah.
We want equal pay. Me and Chris.
Yeah. See, he hasn't even got his tractor yet. What's going on?
And I told him to fucking choose one. He didn't.
Yeah, but you didn't say it with niceness. You just told him to fuck.
I know, you just said if you want a tractor, fucking buy one yourself.
No, I didn't. I said also if you want to have your own tractor, go into the shop and choose one before you run out of monies.
Oh yeah, you say that while people are watching.
What?
No, I'm gonna look at tractors now.
You just can't
How do I
have the
look at
same one as
tractors?
me or Chris.
How do I look at tractors?
Go into the shop.
Hit P and then go to vehicles.
Okay.
I think it's P. No, sorry, P and then go to the very top or you'll see. If you hit P, you'll see the actual tractor icon. Click on that, and then
Yeah.
pick a tractor that you feel you're going to be doing. Like because I do a lot of woodwork, I always pick a large tractor. But if you're not doing large work, then you can go for
Yeah,
anything
so it
if you
depends
wanted
on
to.
like horsepower and stuff.
If you're wondering what I have, that's what I'm here. I have the John Deere 8R. That's the one I'm driving.
I highly doubt he's gonna pick a McCormick like me.
How much is that wood sell? I didn't even see.
You currently do not have permission to buy or lease tools. Okay. So
Yeah.
you tell me to go pick my own tractor and then I'm not allowed.
Just tell me what you want. What you really, really want. Oh, tell me what you want. What you really, really want.
And then we'll customize it as well if need be.
Mm-hmm.
I 100% wasn't buying a motorbike.
Wait, there's motorbikes?
Yeah, there's like a wee scrambler.
Yeah, I was trying to buy the motorbike for $4,000, but it wouldn't let me.
Oh, that's class.
That's not a tractor, dear.
Oh, look at the the tiger car, the Tigray car. Oh my god.
You can get a Skoda.
Me me. The Weeble bike.
The what?
The Weeble bike. That's what Warpath said in the chat.
Warpath, do you play Warpath?
By any chance, do you play that game?
You play
Weebles
Do you
wobble,
play
but
what-
they don't fall
do you
down.
play what your name is?
Sorry, Warpath, if you do play Warpath. When I first ever played RuneScape, I couldn't think of a name, and I seen Login and called myself Login.
Because you're silly.
Couldn't think of a name. It was just like fucking Login 602.
No, we were talking about the Scrambler. Like, we were talking about the bike on here, but then Chris asked, do you play Warpath? Because that's your name. Two different conversations.
Did you play Warpath in 1985?
1985. Oh, you got the sponsor offer, so you made your channel name around
okay.
Warpath?
Oh, what was that about? That would have been December, January time, wasn't it?
It was a very long time ago, yeah.
It was about a year ago. Yeah, you done the exact same one.
Yeah, we did it as well.
Now, ironically, my dad plays it.
A very long time ago, yeah.
My dad keeps asking, just like, does Gemma have any codes? Like, no, she's not sponsored. Has the sponsor anymore.
Yeah, it's like a one-off thing.
Yeah.
Did you see the sponsor issues with Raid Shadow Legends?
What issues?
Like when the game came out, they offered streamers obscene amounts of money
Mm-hmm.
to like to sponsor the game
A lot of
and to
mobile
shout out the game.
companies do that.
And then they basically ran into the issue of the streamers would be there like, well, I'm not doing it for this obscene amount of money. And then the company was there like, well, we can't afford to like keep paying everyone that obscene amount of money. So now no one's doing Raid Shadow Legends ones unless
I mean,
they
I
get
did
a
it.
ridiculous amount of money.
I did it, and I can't complain.
Yeah, it was good money.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna throw obviously any numbers like that and stuff because like you're not allowed to talk about that stuff. But I will say that like I love Raid Shadow Legends. I am a nerd for it. I was way much more back then. Everything's kind of fallen apart with that. But like I love the game. The game's great. The sponsorship was amazing. It was a great opportunity for me. And I had no complaints when I got monies.
Yeah, I never played Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think it's isn't it like a mobile game?
It's
Well,
PC
yeah,
as
but like
well.
I play it on PC. You can play it on your PC, your tablet, your anything.
Yeah, I don't know. The only mobile game I've ever played is Clash of Clans, and that'll stay that way.
Mm-hmm. See, Clash of Clans wouldn't be my kind of one.
Oh, I love my Clash of Clans.
I thought it would be cheesy for Warpath to play Warpath. Warpath describes my persona. Fair enough. I mean, if it suits you. If you identify as Warpath, that is who you shall be.
Do you identify as a man on a warpath?
I don't know what he does, or I don't even know if it's a he.
Do you identify as they, them on a warpath?
I hope they're not out there committing acts of violence. That would not be something I could condone.
Only on Warpath.
Yeah, only in the game, like. That's alright. But not in real life, you know.
Hey, didn't he say he's from Yorkshire? There's
Yeah.
not much violence you can get up to in Yorkshire, I'm not gonna lie.
What makes you... What? How would you know?
Because I spent most of my time in Yorkshire.
Wasn't the
Oh, never mind. You got that real wrong, Ran.
I mean, well, that goes with his job.
Yeah.
That's not like he's out on the streets on a warpath.
Love it.
It's a warpath just to get through the fucking day at a work day.
Well, see, 90% of Yorkshire is where like it's a very military area, so like it's where there's a lot of basic training camps, and so there's the only trouble that you really see in Yorkshire and like Leeds is like soldiers that are out on the piss.
A lot of knife crime.
Yeah,
$6 grand.
that's kind of like most of the UK though.
That's true.
Like Yorkshire's safe compared to London. London's like, oof.
I think it just depends as well. Like, everyone has, like, their own, I would say, spectrum of, you know, what they would consider to be a real dangerous problem and what they would just be considering day-to-day fucking normal bullshit.
Yeah.
Like where we live or whatever, like, if there's a burnt-out fucking car or something, we're like, you know, but, like, somewhere else, people will be like, oh my god, we need to move, it's horrible, you know what I mean?
Don't make car bomb jokes. Don't make car bomb jokes.
No, don't do that. But, like, it depends, you know, everyone's different, obviously, like, things they've been through, where the Green Beret is, you know, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, what other people might consider, like, you know, this is real high knife crime, you know, whatever, and then what someone else might consider to be real high knife crime, you know, are two different things. It's subjective in that way. Obviously, numbers don't fucking lie in terms of, like, crimes that have been reported, but that's just ones that have been reported.
Wasn't the biggest serial killer in UK history from Yorkshire? He was called the Yorkshire Ripper.
I don't know.
He literally died like 3-4 years ago.
Where I grew up, every other house was a burnt shell. See?
I do remember hearing about the Yorkshire Ripper, but I'm pretty sure that I can't remember what it was, but there was
a documentary on him about 2 years ago.
See, I don't pay attention to stuff like that. Like, see, like, true crime drama, and, you know, like, I'll watch CSI because I know that it's not real. But, like, I couldn't watch, like, I don't know, I have too much empathy. Like, I cry watching CSI knowing that it's actors and it's fake. But, like, hearing, like, what real humans have done to each other, like, I'm too empathetic for that. Like, I wouldn't cope very well with that. Like, I don't enjoy when Chris tells me, like, news stories and stuff like that. I don't like that. I'll be like, thanks, now that's gonna be in my head all day, and now I want to cry. I'm just...
You're welcome.
And he's like, you're welcome, honey, love you, bye! Sutcliffe was before my time. I don't know what that is.
Oh, Sutcliffe, that's his name. Peter Sutcliffe.
Yeah, that was There was one called Harold Shipman. I don't know if you've ever heard of him.
No, I've never heard of him.
He was like the doctor that killed like 218 of his patients or something.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
And,
was
like,
was there a TV show made about him?
I think so. It was in Nottingham, and I'm pretty sure it was like a mental health, like I don't know. It was like he used to work at like a mental health clinic or something, and he would lethally dose his patients.
Damn.
And he killed like 218 of them. This was like years ago.
I remember watching a TV show and then realizing after that this was actually all based on like a true story, and it was about like a doctor that was killing his so many patients but being completely incompetent and didn't actually have like a medical degree. He was practicing without a license, like everything. Like, he was a real dodgy bastard, and it took them like a very, very long time, this whole like big massive case and all against him. But I thought this was just like a random TV show. Like, I didn't realize that this was actually like a big real thing that happened.
Yeah, it's crazy when you watch a TV show and then at the end or at the start they're like based on real events.
Yeah, and I was like, what? I was like, no. He did that there? No. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that. I really don't. And I was like, no. You know, these poor fucking people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Sutcliffe was the Yorkshire Ripper.
Yep.
Made me laugh at
Yeah,
work.
he was.
Half my prisoners I went to school with. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. Because then it's a very hard job to do as well. Because at the end of the day, you should be treating them like they're human beings. Because they are human beings. But just because, you know, you knew them once upon a time. You know, they've grown into, you know, something's went wrong down the fucking line. You have to have a little bit of sympathy for them. But remember what they're capable of. You know, and, you know, protect yourself and others, you know, at all times. It would be very, very hard to kind of, like, tread on that, like, fine line.
There was
For
only
sure.
one kid in my school that ended up in prison. It was the weirdest thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, this kid, he was a really weird, like, he wasn't weird. He was, like, a really quiet kid. And then, like, obviously he started hanging around with the wrong type of people.
Mm-hmm.
And, I remember he, like, he was flirting with this girl, and she said, fuck
Good
off, I've got a boyfriend.
morning.
And, she basically went to her boyfriend, and her boyfriend just beat his ass,
Mm-hmm.
and because he wouldn't leave her alone.
Mm-hmm.
And then he came back with a knife and stabbed him.
All right.
And-
Someone doesn't take rejection well.
I was there like, yeah, that's kind of weird, bro. And
Mhm.
yeah, he's been in, like, he was like a really skinny little kid. And then, yeah, now he like posts Instagram reels from prison, and this dude's jacked as fuck.
Yeah. I think, like, if I were to ever end up in, like, prison, like, working out would be, like, all I do.
Gemma would start like it'd all be violent, so it would, and Gemma would have that orange and black vibe. She'd come in and create like a power walking class. Let's go, ladies.
Shut the fuck up!
2, 3.
No, I wouldn't. I would, like, 110%. I'm not talking to nobody. See if I'm even in there for a year or whatever. I'm not talking to nobody.
It's worrying how ready you are to go to prison.
You don't need to know me. I don't need to know you. Like, let's not pretend like we're going to be friends for the rest of our lives on the outside. I don't want to be tangled in your drama and your shit and whoever you fucked off. I'm not interested in it. And I know that as soon as I open my mouth, I'm going to put my foot in it and then everyone's going to hate me. So I'm not talking to nobody. Like, I'm a very outspoken and opinionated person. So when anything comes out of my mouth, it's always going to get me in trouble. And prison is not the place where you want to be telling everyone your opinions. Like, oh, you shouldn't have done that to her. You know, no, mind your business. Shut the fuck up, Gemma. Nope. Not safe.
Safe is not a thing here.
At the end of the day, we're here to keep them safe from each other. Yeah, for sure.
I'm still more worried about how ready you are to go to prison. Have you, like, committed a crime and you just waited to get picked up or something?
No.
No, that was
She was like,
pause.
yeah, she was like.
Because for me, that question came across as a two-parted question.
Wasn't you were looking into your phone to just remember that your lawyer says be quiet?
The lawyer just texts you, don't say a fucking word.
That's always who's in the streams, just in case I put my foot in it, but no.
I got my solicitor on tap.
Like, I'm not a perfect person, but I'm not looking over my shoulder that I've done something that I shouldn't have done and the Peters are gonna come get me now.
Maybe tomorrow.
Shut up, babe, no! Because, you know, people will take this seriously when we're all fucking having giggles. God damn it! I mean, I think, like, I've been very, very open, like, on streams and on the channel and stuff about, like, my past experiences with life, but it's funny because I'm not the person that I once was, so now it would seem like I've got, like, a, like, very...
Christian background.
Not Christian, well, kind of, I do have a Christian background, but fuck that. But it's like, it would seem like I'm, like, morally superior sometimes in how I can come across. but that's only because I've learned everything the hard way, and I'm not that person, and I know, you know, I know better, so I'm like, I'm not gonna fuck with anything that's gonna get me in trouble. Like, I'm not about that fucking life, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't say that, don't do that, that's not funny. And sometimes it can come across like a lot, like very self-righteous, like I'm trying to say I'm perfect or whatever, and I'm far fucking from it. Is she planning on claiming the insurance? No! Stop it! Where are the farm slaves? There's nothing that can be completed with an inexhaustible supply of expendable labour. Well, that's what Chris and Ryan are here for. Oh, well, I do a lot of labour too. To be
I swear,
fair,
my wife sits there watching those, like,
the autopsy things.
not like the autopsy things, but she started watching these, like, the YouTube videos of, like police interrogations.
Oh, they're really cool.
Chris watches them.
Oh,
Yeah.
like, I walked in on her watching them once, and then, like, she stopped and I carried on. I've watched them all. They're so good.
Yeah, they're
They're
really
so
good.
funny as well.
So they are. It's the best bit is when they finally get caught and they're like, oh, what?
I've been denying it for an hour and you knew this whole time? How?
I've wasted so much energy.
But like some of them, like the ones.
Some of them are fucked up.
Yeah, some of them were like. 'Cause
Your
obviously
missus watches all that kind of
There's
stuff.
a guy who's narrates a lot of it, so he does, and he's like a professional like body language guy. Well, the one I
Oh, the
watch
wolf,
anyway.
the wolf guy.
Yeah,
What-
yeah.
Yeah.
And he literally goes over how these people are actually thinking and stuff, and it's
It is
mad.
crazy because you'll be like watching it and be there like, I don't know if he did do it, and then the narrator will come on and be there like, you see how his arms are folded here? That means he's lying.
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm
Yeah,
just
so, like-
it's basically the thing, if I'm ever in that situation, I'm just never folding my arms.
Like,
Never
oh,
tapping my leg.
when we asked him about this date or whatever, like, he folded his arms, which means he got defensive around that date, which means he's keeping something from us, like that kind
Yeah,
of thing.
like they'll be there like, see how his eyes like look over to the other corner.
Yeah.
I'll start to worry if she starts playing Crime Scene Cleaner. See, it's on my fucking Steam wish list. Like, I do watch CSI, but like I won't watch like any like true crime stuff or, you know, like interrogations. Like, that's not my type of thing. But like, I think Crime Scene Cleaner would be very therapeutic.
The best thing, I watched something like what Ryan was saying, where the guy folds his arms. But mine, the one I watched, was that he had his legs up on a chair.
Run, Chris, run!
I was sitting here, so I was with my legs up on Gemma's chair watching it. I was like, what? So I'm a fucking criminal now?
Just start saying, fuck you, narrator. I'm innocent. I'm doing.
Fucking sitting here chilling.
Chrissy always
See, if
makes
you were in the
jokes.
situation where you was getting interrogated by the police, I don't think you'd be sat there with your feet up on it.
I think it depends, because, like, I personally wouldn't panic because I know I didn't do it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You know,
that's
so
the
there
issue,
like,
because
where
they
were
do
like,
it, they
where
have
were
all
you
the
last
signs.
night? Where were you? Where were you? Who were you with? Who can? And I'd be like, calm down, bro. Like,
I was playing a
firstly,
fucking farming simulator.
yeah,
what the fuck?
I'm like,
We
you
killed
like,
a deer.
you need to wind that shit down, because I don't actually care about all this fucking shit that you're, you know, whatever. Like, here's who I was with, here's what I was doing, everybody who fucking knows me, I was in bed at this time, here's my fucking camera footage, I didn't leave the house, like,
I will say
chill.
though, every single interrogation I've watched, none of them have ever just walked in like, "Where were you last night?" They're always
well, yeah,
there,
but you know
like,
what I mean.
They're always trying to
sympathetic.
befriend them, and
Yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
like they
Trip
always
them up.
fall for the trap.
Yeah.
They're always there, like, "So can we get you a drink, a burger? You hungry?" I'm there,
I'd be like,
"I'll do
yeah,
that."
can I have some
I
fucking
wanna-
steak dinner? Can I have some roast chicken? Make sure that shit's great, like, gravy is fucking
Jeez,
good.
Gemma's
No Brussels
prepared.
sprouts. Can I have a ham and cheese panini?
Gemma's preparing for death row already.
Shut up. I don't know what my last meal would be. It'll probably be curry spoo, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Curry spook. What the fuck?
It's
Curry
a meal
soup.
that I make as a soup.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I'd probably be like, I want my last meal to be what my man cooks me.
It was actually funny, like, watching those interrogator things, because you obviously pick up on things,
Yeah.
and like,
Yeah.
I got, in my job, I got interviewed for something, so I did, and the guys were looking into something, and you're sitting there, so you are. You're like, oh fuck, wait, don't fold your arms. Wait, don't sit forward. You're just like, fuck's sake.
Stop tapping your foot. Stop tapping your foot.
But then that's the thing. It's like if you're overthinking that,
Yeah.
then it's going to come across that you're panicking.
Yeah, it's just like, oh shit.
And it's like you're panicking about not looking guilty that you look guilty.
See, the worst thing was there was like, see how he avoids eye contact with this question. I'm now like, I'd never want to make eye contact with anyone anyway. I'm like autistic as fuck. Don't look at me in my eyes.
It's like, fuck.
I think they would be so sick of me because I would be like, where's the straw? My food is touching. Like, no. Where's my dog? They'd be like, answer the fucking questions, and I'm like, get me a fucking straw.
Better not be fucking paper.
Yeah, better not be
I
fucking
need my
paper, 'cause that's
emotional
fucking
support animal.
100%. That's Chris. You do body language, reading crossed arms is just one sign, doesn't mean you're lying. Yeah. Like, it could just be someone's feeling attacked and a bit defensive. Or they're feeling, frustrated because they're, like, not getting their words out or whatever, because, you keep asking them another question before they've answered the first question, and it could just be getting frustrated.
See,
It might be what
always
they
like,
do
these
when they need to
common
pee.
questions. They do common questions to start to, like, get a baseline to, like, see how they react to just normal questions, and then that like, when they start asking the uncomfortable questions, that's how they can tell when they're, like, lying, apparently.
So, like you say, when you're doing body language detection, like detecting people. Oh, who jumped in that? Oh, wow. The one thing they look for is obviously that, like you said, they'll ask you just basic questions.
Like, that's definitely your name, right?
Yeah. And then they'll see what your body language is then, and then they'll ask you a little, jumpy question, and then they'll see if your body language switches, and then they'll go back to asking you normal questions.
Can you imagine just like, oh, so you're 27, aren't you? Like, if I worked out that maths right, and you're like, yeah, and they're like, all right, cool. So where are all the bodies? You'd be like, what? Huh?
Why were you wearing pink
They're
boxers?
like, so what's your name? I'll be like, Ryan. Did you kill the people? No. So how old are you? 28. So did you kill them? No.
Oh, God. So fucking funny.
They're always American though, and some of the American ones, they're just so weird.
Yeah.
I think
Like, some of the crimes that they committed are just so fucking weird.
Did you ever watch the one where the two people, the guy killed his father and mother, I think it was, just to get money from the safe?
Yeah.
They interviewed him in the back of the car.
Yeah,
So
I
they
think
did.
I've seen that
And then
one.
at the very start, they were like, "Oh, we know you didn't do it. We're just here to get questions." And then next minute, like 10 minutes in, they're like, "Listen, Jerry, we know you've done it." So we do. And he's like, "Wait, you just says I didn't."
So he's like, oh great, I'm off the hook, so I'll spill the beans.
Yeah.
What a fucking dummy.
The police officers there like, we know you didn't do it, and he's there like, okay, well, we just got some questions. Well, I know that the killer broke in through the back door and then shot them both. So,
I
like,
know that the killer is their son. They only have one kid. Damn it! Oh, God.
Fucked it.
Yeah, like, for me, like, I've never, like, actually, like, studied body language. Like, I've never fucking cared that much. But I will say two things. I do think that when you're on the spectrum, your intuition is a little bit higher than other people. So getting, like, a gut feeling about, like, a person being off, or, like, there being something off with this person, like, usually, more than likely, when I tend to, like, get that feeling, is that it's the person in, like, the friendship group, or, whatever, that everyone loves, that adores, and there's just something off about them, and then maybe a while later, like, everything always comes out, and you're like, I knew it! Like, it'll always be, like, something like that, or, like, past experiences of, like, knowing how people kind of act when they're, like, about to get, like, violent or capable of getting violent. You'll kind of see, like, oh, that person doesn't have it in them. They're heated, they're just arguing, but they're not gonna get physical, and then you'll have other people where you're like, he's about to blow, I'm out of here. Yeah. Like, I would say that they're kind of the things that, like, I would usually judge quite well. One thing I'm bad for is I'll ignore that intuition. So I'll be like, there's something off about this person, I don't know what. So rather than just being like, I don't want to be associated, I'm not getting involved, I'll be like, oh, could be wrong, I'll see what happens, everything's fine for now, innocent until proven guilty. And then shit comes out and I'm like, God damn it, why didn't I listen to me? Other week there was a couple on what looked like a first date, and the last was giving the guy so many come-ons that he was oblivious to. I think men struggle a lot to figure out when women are flirting with them, because it's very rare that the woman would actually kind of like make first moves and stuff. Like, women feel that I don't know, maybe sense of entitlement that, like, you know, he has to chase her, you know, kind of thing, and like he has to do the work, and, you know, blah blah blah. So men are so used to being the ones putting out the signals that when like a woman does it, they're like, nah, she's just being friendly, or, you know, something. Or like women think that just turning around and being like, yo, can I suck your dick? They think that that is like their way of just like flirting. And to me, I'm like, you nasty. You know, some men might fucking like that. You know, that might work for them. But I think like it's very, very rare to see. Woo! Or are you doing the collectibles now?
Yeah.
It's very, very rare to like see a woman like making the first moves in like a normal flirty way. To read someone properly, it's handy to check out videos on their socials. Probably. I think like when you physically watch someone often, you'll naturally pick up on their cues of like when they started feeling uncomfortable, or, you know, when they said something, when someone said something that they didn't like, you know. I might actually have to turn that volume down a little bit. It's quite high too.
We, by the way, just so people know, we weren't at the start of the stream, we know where all these collectibles are because we got them before.
Yeah,
it's just
but
our server reset.
Yeah, so the save file fucked up. And like Chris had done really, really well, like running around for like 2 hours, like on the map trying to find them all ages ago. But our save file had corrupted. We were in like October going into November. Now we're all the way back in July, so he's just running around getting all the shit. And then we'll be 250k richer. Weep weep. That's definitely not as loud now. Thank fuck for that.
How come Chris gets a motorbike, but I don't? What is this?
Did you get a motorbike, honey?
Yeah, I just leased it to fly around.
Oh, right. So for my qualifications, we had to study missing person cases. Oh. Lovely. Hopefully they're like missing persons that got found and it like ended happily for your studies.
Do you ever watch them guys who do the missing person things on YouTube with the divers?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they have some sad stories.
Yeah, what they do is really, really good.
I think it's obviously very relieving, you know, when people get closure.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's very, very it's very tough. I mean, all jokes aside, and you know whatnot, like you know, slaves is like a mechanic that's used in like Warhammer and all that other type of thing. But like in real life, I do not condone slaves or whipping people or using people for profit whatsoever.
Just me.
That's a weird one. Use family home movies as a baseline. Well, as long as they were solved cases and like the people were found and stuff. Because I don't like sad stories. They genuinely keep me up at night. I can't handle it. I'm too sensitive. I'm just a baby. Like, it's funny because like when me and Chris like first met and stuff, when I cried, he used to be like, "Oh my god, what's wrong? Oh, the world is ending." And now he's kind of like, "Honey, I hate it when you cry. Like, what are you crying over now? What is it this time?"
What happened?
Yeah, like who upset you?
It might hurt.
What did you think about? What did you see? And I'm like, because I'm just a little sensitive chicken nugget. Bok, bok.
You are what you eat.
I do like chicken nuggies, but I'm more like chicken selects.
You're select.
Chicken selects. See, Kim's the worst crier. Like, I remember when she doesn't cry that much, but when she was pregnant, oh my god, it was the worst.
I think Chris is really worried about that. Because, like, I'm needy and, like, I'm sensitive and cry a lot, like, as much as it is. So, like, pregnancy hormones. I think it's going to be very interesting.
I hope it flips it.
So I'm just a hard-ass bitch. You don't care about nothing. Fuck you, fuck that, I'm done. I don't care.
She'd have, like, a full, like, meal. And then I remember this one time I woke up at, like, 4 in the morning and she was crying into a bowl of hot dogs, thinking she was starving her child. I was there, like, bitch, you ate more today than you did than I did last week. What? How are you starving a child?
That's cute. UK prison is about improving the prisoner, not getting work out of them. Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's meant to be. Like, prisoner reform is meant to be, like, a big thing, but I do think, like, system failures let a lot of people down. And it can be very sad. Or, like, the individual person is just so not ready to take the help. You know, they need to do a lot of work on themselves first, and they're just not there yet, so they reject, you know, all the tools that kind of are given to them. But it's really up to the individual and, like, the prison that they're in and what part of the country they're in and stuff, you know? Because some people would say, you know, they got very, very lucky, and some people would say they got very unlucky, you know? So it is up to the individual, really. Some people say prison is the best thing that ever happened to them, you know?
Yeah, it changes their life.
Yeah. They do have to do education of some kind. Choose a real craft. What's that?
Like a real craft, like a trade.
Yeah, like a trade.
Oh, it's just because he said real, like a railway.
Yeah.
Not like REAL. So I was like, what's real crafts? That would get confused me. I mean, there's definitely a lot of things that I'm sure, like, working in the prison systems, there's a lot of hard days, there's a lot of tough days, but I'm sure there's a lot of rewarding days as well. You know, like, maybe if someone, you know, maybe you've seen their journey, you've watched them kind of overcome, like laying railway lines. You know, you've seen people maybe, like, overcome, like, addiction or fixing, like, past traumas or, you know, like, reconnecting with family or, you know, things and stuff like that. And coming out of it, you know, better people. And I'm sure you're sitting there going, like, I hope I never see you again. And I mean that in the best way possible.
And then you see him next week.
And you're like, God damn it, Dave!
What are you doing? It wasn't me this time. That's what they all say.
I really hate it when people say that, though. Like it's always, like, that phrase has always stayed with me from the past, is, I hope I never see you again. And I mean that in the best way possible. And you're like, shut up. It's annoying. That's the thing, though, is that, like, if you learn a trade, it never really, you know, like, doesn't go away, and it's probably always going to be helpful.
Yeah, well, that's trades are one of those things where...
Yeah, it's like a lasting...
Yeah, it's never going to end. Because it's something that is needed. That's why, like, IT is now being considered a trade.
Luckily, I've never been to prison. But I remember when I was in the army, we used to get into quite a lot of fights.
Of course.
And we'd get arrested, and military police would rock up outside the police station and be there like, yeah, give us our soldier back. And then we'd get back to barracks and get the shit kicked out of us. And then they'd be there like, right, don't do it again. Now you go back to, like, PT the next day with 4 cracked ribs. They're like, oh, that was a bad idea.
That's sad.
I mean, yeah, but it's better than, you know, going to jail.
It depends. My thing is that, like, if you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing and it can lead you to prison, that's probably where you should end up being, not have someone else come along, save the day, and then, like, they beat you for saving the day, and then it's like you're meant to be grateful to them.
Most of the people that, like, did that, and, like, I got my ass beat, and I didn't go out, like, fighting ever again after that, because I did not want to get that treatment again. That was a real,
Eye opener.
yeah, that was the shock therapy treatment.
I don't
But
really.
again, I know a lot of like one of Kim's dad back in his day. No, we're talking like 20 years ago now. He's like, I don't know what they're called, like a Romany gypsy, and they used to like bare knuckle fight for money. So he was in and out of prison all of his life because of the fact he would bare knuckle fight for money. So he didn't give a fuck about going to jail. He'd go to jail for 6 months, but he'd have earned a lot of money.
And can I ask, how did that affect his relationship with her?
I mean, he kept it, to be fair, like, he kept it well hidden from her.
Not when he goes to prison for months? How is that kept hidden?
Because she was, like, really, really... Well, okay, so she's not actually his dad. She's, like, her stepdad.
Oh, right,
like,
okay.
But he did it when she was really, really young. And then when she got to the age where she, like, understood prison, he didn't do it anymore.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, he was. As I me and him get on that. Like he's a really good sound man.
I think like one of the things that like I do enjoy the most about like probably just humans is that like evolution as an individual. Like everyone's, when you know they're younger, or you know even as the fucking adults or whatever, everyone's done shit that they shouldn't have done. Everyone's done stupid shit. Everyone has regrets. I will always say that I really, really respect people who will hold their hands up and say, look, I shouldn't have done it. I've learned my fucking lesson and I'm going to better myself. Whether it's anything from, you know, oh, I've gained loads of weight and that's unhealthy, so, you know, I'm going to, you know, or something like prison. Like I'll always respect people who can say, like, you know, that wasn't the smartest of choices. Obviously, everyone has their reasons of why they chose to do things at the time. You know, whether it was I needed money, so I was going to do whatever I needed to do, you know, whatever. Or, you know, that's what I was conditioned to and how I grew up, you know, so that's all I knew, like all that type of stuff. But then it's what you do afterwards that is the most important to me. Like, I'll never judge someone over their past. I only judge them on what they've done about it. Obviously, you can't undo prison time. You can't undo prison time. I remember
he like tells me stories about his upbringing and like they obviously in their community they don't do school and shit, so like he never went to school. He was like told from a young age, like he was working on fairgrounds when he was like 11. And so yeah, the way he knew to make money was from like doing that and then fighting. So, but that's like how they are now. He's like a completely different man. So I don't think prison changed him at all, but like I know that him like having kids and I'd say growing up is kind of like what changed him.
I'm probably.
I feel like that's everyone. I feel like everyone changes when they have kids. I used to be a little rascal and then I had 2 kids, and no, I can't.
No, I can't.
My kids are 18. I'm like reliving my 20s. I've been a dad since I was 21. So when I hit 40, I'm gonna be in a nightclub. Just something.
You and her just living your fucking best lives.
Yep. Kim's there, like, no, we'll just like be able to like do some like holidays with like family holidays, and they're like,
you're like, nope, me and you, let's go party.
Yeah, we're going to
me and you can like leave the kids and we'll just go out clubbing.
I kind of feel like that's what your parents have been kind of doing.
What?
Like in terms of like they live their whole lives, you know, like working and being the best parents they could be and being there for their kids. You know, as much as they possibly could, and then like now that they're like the age that they are, you know, and their children are, you know, are grown, like obviously they have a grandchild and stuff, but now that their children are grown, it's like, you know, let's do holidays, let's buy ourselves things, you know, let's enjoy our lives now.
Yeah, I'd say so, but they've always went on like their own holidays.
Like no matter what, they always still put you fucking first, like for sure. I'm really, 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 really behind on chat, so give me 2 seconds. There's like a lot of messages here. I've missed. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you can walk into the local town centre and be offered at least 2 pints, but you can't accept. Yeah, for sure. I'm sure there's a lot of like bargaining, you know, like, oh, if you do this, I'll, you know, do that, and you know, all other type of fucking shit, and you just have to be like, sorry, no, goodbye. Yeah, like there's still that level of like respect and, you know, like care that they're actually like, you know, may have been prison officer or whatever, you know, but you're a decent enough human being, so, you know, let me buy you a pint kind of thing, or, you know, you help me out in a situation, or you help me become a better person or whatever. What is the stupidest reason you can recall? Yeah, people do get themselves into a lot of legal trouble for absolute fucking stupid shit. Sometimes it is just like a spur of the moment, you know, non-thinking thing, and then it's fuck. Had one guy that elbowed a cop trying to get to someone that was evil, and they got 18 months for assaulting a police officer, you mean?
Yeah, it would be.
So, the person A was trying to fight person B who was evil. Is this what I'm getting? And then Peelers got in the mix to try to like break it up or arrest everybody, calm the situation down, and then person A elbowed the popo and he went to prison. But person B, the evil person, because he was like the victim or whatever in that situation, they saw it as, he got off scot-free? Is that what you mean?
Yep.
It does seem excessive though, yeah.
That's how it goes, unfortunately.
Yes. Speaking from personal experience. I think the judge is having a bad day. Sounds like he was having a bad judgment. You don't read prisoner files unless I have to judge them by what they're doing on my wing, yeah. You were a daddy at 19. Then stepkids, and you became granddad at 38. Alright, never mind. Person B committed murder and didn't get off scot-free.
Damn.
Well, I'd elbow the popo in the face to be getting to someone who committed murder.
Now, like, me, I'd just be there, like, you know what, just take him. I'm not elbowing no cop in the face. Just if he's gonna get arrested anyway, fuck it, just have him.
I think it's different if it's depends
if it was,
on
like a personal thing, like they murdered someone I know, and like. If the police have got to him by that point, it's too late for me to do anything. So,
yeah, like if the peelers are all over him, I'm not then gonna fucking jump in front of the peelers, you know. But
I understand emotion, you know.
Yeah.
It's a reaction. But obviously, the judge did not take that into consideration, I guess.
I think at the same time, the judge is kind of just seeing it from a legal point of view of black and white. You know, at the end of the day, you assaulted a police officer, whatever your reason was. You know, you should have been able to contain your own emotions and be an adult, or I don't know, a juvenile. I don't know how fucking old the person was. So at the end of the day, you done fucked up too, and there's going to be consequences on, you know, you can't hurt an officer of the law, regardless. So that's probably the way it was looked at.
See, I hate like prison officers and like police and people like that get like jobs like that get bad rep.
They do.
When like they're just trying to work their 9 to 5, man. Just leave them alone. Man,
yeah.
Like,
everyone's human at the end of the day.
And start like assaulting police officers, like, they're just doing their job. Like I remember when Kim's dad was in prison, he was telling me how there was like, because he was known for being a violent like person.
Mm-hmm.
But
I understand.
He would tell me that the prison officers would like put nonsense in his cell with him because he hates that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they know he would hate it, and they know that he would do something about it. And he was telling me stories about how he got put in a cell with someone who was there for nonsense, and he basically got an extra like 6 months on his sentence because like he'd pissed off one of the guards, and the guards did it to him basically.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much of the truth that is because. Yeah, I don't really think guards have like I don't know if guards have like the authority to move people's cells and shit, but like I was there like that seems a bit rough.
I would say there's always gonna be like bad apples, you know what I mean? Like no matter what, there's always gonna be bad in anything because people are bad, you know. So I'm sure like there can be that one person who's like, you know what? Yes, as a prison officer, or even like as a policeman, or you know, whatever, like as a judge, you're meant to be impartial regardless, and just, you know, follow your protocols, your rules, your laws. But at the end of the day, you still have human emotion too. So if a fucking, you know, if a pedophile fucking comes into the prison and you're like, fuck this, you know, if you get caught obviously harming them or whatever yourself, you know, your job's at stake, your livelihood, your reputation, maybe your safety, whatever. So if it's easier for you to just put that person with someone else who's going to do it for you, who's already a criminal, who maybe you don't care for that much, and it makes you feel better, you know, I'm sure.
See, I do
people
remember
would
him
do that.
telling me, like, oh, the guy just put, we can move people. I remember him telling me that it was a win-win situation anyway, because he like got to spend most of his time in solitary, and also the guards were like really fucking nice to him after he beat the fuck out of the nonce. I was there like, it feels like the guards, like, you know, wanted the guy to get hit anyway. But yeah, it was a really weird situation. But
yeah, I think
the
like
way he told me was funny.
every situation has to be looked at as an individual situation.
Of course.
Like, you can't just be like, you know, all this, all that. Like, I would say that's one thing that really grinds my gears about people. It's a big trigger for me, is when people, like, group together people. All this, all these kinds of people, all these. No. Like, I cannot deal with that.
I mean,
now things that,
everyone's an individual.
like, stereotyping others is a normal, like, human thing that we do. But you should have the intelligence and the self-awareness enough to know that, you know, that kind of prejudice and, you know, stereotyping, you know, stuff is not true a lot of the time. But, like, you know, there's some things that are just completely, like, fact. Like, for example, if you got raised in a certain religion, that religion has certain traditions. Yeah. So, you know, more than likely, you can be safe to assume that person probably followed certain traditions, but that doesn't necessarily, you know, that's not foolproof. That's not absolutely factual. So, yes, it's maybe they're more inclined because of statistics or whatever. Like, I don't know, Mormons not drinking. Like, stuff like that. But there's Mormons out there that drink. So, you know, you can never be like, oh, all these guys this, all these guys this, you know, whatever. And that's one thing that will, like, put me off people very quickly, is when I hear anyone say, oh, but all these groups of whatever act like this or do this or whatever. I'm like, nope. Like, you'll get in an argument with me real quick. And that's one thing that I appreciate about you, is that you don't do that. Like, you see, you know, individual situations, or it'll be things, you know, like, I wasn't there, so obviously I don't know, or I'm just going off what I was told. You know, you're not like, yo, this is fact, I know this, like, I was in the fucking room, or I'm Jesus. No.
I was.
Chris was like, I was there.
I was here, there, everywhere. I've seen everything.
You've got kids, you refuse to work in the sex crime wing. See, that's smart thinking. It's a motive. It's a motive for everybody. You know, for, like, well, obviously not them, because they did the things. But they'll still have their emotions about it. But it's like, I couldn't possibly. I couldn't possibly. Nope. Not.
Yeah, see, that's the issue as well now, is, like, pedophiles and, like, ex police officers, they all go to, like, the same prisons now. And they all go to, like, the same fucking, well, obviously if they go to, like, a general prison, they're just gonna get, you know.
I think, like, at the end of the day, like, prisons are still meant to have a duty of care to separate certain individuals who are at risk of, you know, getting attacked or, you know, whatever. But at the same time, you might get one fucking bad egg that goes, I don't give a fuck, I'm not keeping him separate, he can pay for his crimes. You know, whatever. You know, whatever happens to him is whatever happens to him. You know, you'll get people that, you know, do act like that. But at the same time, there is still, you know, like a duty of care. At the end of the day, everyone is a human being, regardless of the heinous things that they have decided to do and chosen to do. Like, everybody's a human being. Like, I
think that argument goes out the window when you bring up kids, though. Like, any crimes that involve in, like, anything to do with sex and kids, that's I draw the line. You should get the death penalty.
for me, like, hurting children in any way, whether it's, you know, like, just physical abuse or it's sexual abuse too, or even, like, emotional abuse, like, the mental head fuckery of children, hurting children in any way, or animals and stuff, like, for me, or big no-nos, and people who can't defend themselves. Like, disabled people and stuff, like, that's a no-no for me.
I got 2 daughters, man. It gives me nightmares. I couldn't think of it. I'd go to jail before I let a fucking someone that's hurt my kid go to jail.
Yeah, and I think that's what's really important as well, is about having healthy conversations with your children, and healthy conversations with other humans too. Is that, like, you know, thoughts like that aren't normal. You know, hurting children, you know, it's not normal. It shouldn't be normal. Like we should not normalize it. The only thing that we should normalize is awareness. You know, it does happen. There are assholes out there. There's scumbags out there. You know, people do need to be, you know, aware, and not aware in a way of, like, I remember when I was a kid and I started secondary school, I remember my daddy telling me, don't, like, walk on this side of the road, like, you're not allowed to walk on that side of the road going to and from school, you have to walk on the other side of the road. And I was always like, what the fuck, why? And it wasn't until I got older I realized that there was, like kind of, you know, like a halfway house kind of thing, but it was specifically for pedophiles who got out of prison, and why there was always big petitions obviously going on in, like, the neighborhood area, is that, you know, that building and them people being released to that area near school age kids,
that's kind of weird.
Literally is stupid, because, you know, like, there's obviously the register and all that, their type of stuff, but you know, and they would usually have their own like probation, you know, kind of restrictions in terms of they're not allowed to live within a certain amount of, you know, whatever, kids aren't allowed to visit their household, yada yada, like, maybe that stuff like that. They'll always have, you know, like, clauses to obviously protect children so that they are less likely to repeat offend. But I didn't know that, and it was always like, to me, my daddy was being an asshole. Like, my daddy was always a very, very controlling man. When I was a child, it all came from protecting me, and it all came from love, but the way he went about it was, in my opinion, the worst way. It was because I fucking said so.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't, let's sit down and have a conversation, you know, oh, in this situation, you know, there's a certain place or whatever I want you to stay away from because there's bad people there, and I love you and I never want you to get hurt. If anyone ever approaches you, I want you to tell me. I'm your safe space. That is what I needed as a child. I feel like that is what children need generally. And, like, even for, you know, generations after us, everything is so much more online. Everything is so, you know, like, phones and, you know, Instagram, TikToks, all that there type of stuff that I wasn't exposed to as a kid. So for me, it was more like outside in the world, not on the internet or on my phone, you know, that was attached to me 24/7. So it's like, what I needed was that explained. You know, you don't need to, like, as a 7-year-old, explain to me, you know, what pedophiles do to children. You know, you don't need to go into that detail because that's fucked up. You know, you're going to traumatize your kid. But, you know,
it's the safest way to...
like, you know, make sure you are your child's safe space. Make sure that they know that, you know, people saying, you know, oh, come to my house, or don't tell your parents, or, you know, whatever, like, all them types of things, you know, you should be alerting your children to, in my opinion. Obviously everyone can parent their own fucking way and might feel different, but that's definitely how I'm gonna be like parenting my children. But I think,
see, again, it's like the difference in like generations as well, though, because like when I grew up, it was like, you do as you're told. You got a problem, you getting an ass whooping. Like that was my house. Like my dad was a drunk, so like he would. If I didn't do what I was told, I was getting an ass whooping. That was it. Like that's why I would never, like, Kim's there. Like, we wouldn't need to go on holiday, and was there like, well, we don't have it. I don't have anyone I would trust to look after my kids. And I'm not saying my dad would hit my kids, but like knowing that he did that with us just means I would never put my kids...
The way you see it is that he's capable of a certain behaviour, and you would never want that to happen to your children.
Now because he's an old man, but like he still drinks and he's still the same guy.
Yeah.
So like, if my kid, who's obviously my daughter's severely autistic, if she's not in a comfortable space, she's gonna let the world know about it.
Yeah. And then you're like, that's just a recipe for disaster because he might not respond well, and then
he doesn't understand that. It's just that she's uncomfortable or that she wants something. He'll just be there like she's throwing a tantrum or she's misbehaving. So like that shit didn't fly back in my house when I was growing up. That was like That's it. Like when I turned 16, it was like you either get a job, go to college, or join the army, or get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah, but basically it was, I don't care what the fuck you do, but you're not staying here.
It's either you fucking. I mean, I can't say it was all bad because it was like it was a good way of being there. Like, listen, this is you're at this age now.
Yeah.
It's time you learn to provide for yourself. So I don't think like the way he went about it was like, you know.
Yeah, but that's the thing as well, as I will say about my daddy, like the way he went about it damaged me more, but his intent was pure. And that's why, like, you have to have, you know, for me, like, I had to have that level of forgiveness. Like, he was genuinely trying to be the best parent he could.
Yeah.
But I, as the individual, I needed more. I didn't understand. To me, he was just an asshole. You know, it was just intimidating. It was just scary. It was just, there was no trust there. You know? But, Chris, what were you trying to say there?
No, I was just trying to say, I think nowadays that way of, now don't get me wrong, I'm not going to say the whole, it's outlawed completely, but that way of, you know, that hardline thinking of once you're 16, 17, go get a job. I think nowadays society that's kind of died away.
Yeah.
It's more like completely the opposite.
Yeah.
It's more, 16, you're still a baby, you've your life ahead of you, mummy will look after you, daddy will buy you a car, you know, all that type of bollocks.
I was gonna say, my friends are like my age and they still live with their parents, and I'm like, to me, it's baffling because, as I say, at 16, I was out of my house. I fucking moved out, joined the army.
I feel the
once
same
I left
way.
the army, I moved into my own place. But like, I sit there now and they're like, I'm grateful for the way that, like, it was. Listen, you're a man now. Go earn money. You done leeching off us. Go get your money, and I've got money since then. But like,
obviously, it could have been done. It could have been gentler.
Yeah, my mum would. I 100% know that if tomorrow I fucking lost all my money and was there like I'm on my ass, my mum would be there like just come live with us until you get back up. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like that generation of thinking nowadays, it just doesn't like it. I don't think it's a thing anymore.
I think how that ended up happening was because so many children were damaged by that mentality of it being too harsh, that they were like, I'm never going to treat my children like that. I'm never going to make my children feel how I felt by my family, blah, 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 blah. And they went the polar opposite to now we have all these soft children.
Now it's too soft. Now it's way too... Like,
I'll have arguments with people all the time.
I took my kid to school, and my kids, like, this was before she went to special school. This was when she was in, like,
mainstream
normal
school?
education. Yeah. So, like, I remember I took her to school, and it was, like, it was in, like, the start of summer, so she's wearing a coat, I've taken her, and her school hated me. But basically, they've called me up, like, 30, 40 minutes later, and it was there, like, you're gonna have to pick her up. Like, she got sent home from school, like, 3-4 times a week, because she would obviously disrupt the class. But we couldn't do anything about it because we needed her official diagnosis for her to go to a special school. So they called me up and like 30, 40 minutes later, and I've walked down to the school, and she sat there sweating in a coat, like dripping buckets, and she's really upset. And I was there like, why don't you just take her coat off? And they was there like, we're not allowed to touch your child. And I was there like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, she's literally, the only reason she's so upset is because she's sweating and she doesn't know how to take her own coat off.
Yeah.
Like, she couldn't do zips at that point. So I've taken her coat off, and she's running around looking, like, happy as anything again. And then they've called, like, obviously I've given a bit of attitude to the teacher, so they've asked me to go and talk to the principal about it. So I've gone to the head teacher and was there, like, listen, like, this is borderline child abuse. You've got a child sat there dripping buckets of sweat in a coat in summer. All because you won't just take her coat off. And instead of, like, just realising that's the problem and taking a coat off, you've then made me come down here, like, which has made it even longer of her being sat there suffering.
And then she's obviously, as a child, sitting there thinking, I've done something wrong and I'm in trouble because now my daddy's coming down.
You also have to look at the perspective of the teacher as well, because the teacher can... If a teacher touches a child can turn around quickly not saying your child would do that, but it has
No.
happened in the past where the child could
Yeah.
turn around and go, that teacher touched me, so they did, and then bang, that teacher's suspended.
See, that was my issue. I wasn't annoyed with the school. I wasn't annoyed with the teacher. I was
Yeah.
annoyed with this
just
snowflake
aesthetic.
mentality
Yeah,
of being
it's
there.
just
Like,
aesthetic.
listen, man, it's a kid sweating in the coat. Just take it off her.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't annoyed that the teacher didn't do it because I understand that whole like, I don't know. It's not my job. I'm not gonna risk it. I understand that mentality. Just do what you're paid to do. But like.
But they could have said over the phone, like, do you give consent? Or, you
Yeah.
know, like, or sent an email
Yeah.
even, because an email would have been in writing. So if anything, you know, did fucking happen, it's like, well, it was in writing, you know, he said, I consent to you taking off her coat or whatever.
Like, see, nowadays you're not technically allowed to take phones off children or anything now. Because it's an emergency line of contact. So it is.
I didn't have a phone when I was in school. Well, I went to the same school as my brother. He got the phone. My older brother.
Yeah.
We had one phone between us,
Yeah.
and it weren't mine.
That was the same with me when I left high school. My brother would have just been getting into second year, and when I left, I gave the phone that I had to my brother. So I did, and then my youngest brother, he then joined the school the year my brother went into third or fourth year. So we did, and then obviously when Aaron left, Adam got that phone.
Going behind on chat again because we're rambling. Yeah, it is human nature to group people all together and judge. It's one of my biggest pet peeves, though, for sure. Like, we all do it. Sometimes I'm a hypocrite, and I'll catch myself doing it, and I'm like, wait, hold on, let's not judge.
Yeah, and there's a
Like-
bag if you want to go on it for a bit.
Fly by the bike run, me me. Like, it is human nature, but be aware. You know, be aware that you're acting like that, rein
It's
yourself
really
in.
silky.
Is he tabbing into it without realising it was
It's
beside him?
stop right beside him.
All sex crimes are on one wing unless they sign a waiver. Yeah, so basically saying, like, I want to be in general population, but if anything happens to me, I take full responsibility. You know, for, like, my death, essentially. If someone beats the shit out of me and I die.
See, I've heard of some fucked up things they do in.
Make sure my daughter can take care of herself so she can have a guy twisted up like a pretzel. Yep, that's gonna be me and Chris and our kids, because like I did boxing and I did MMA as well, but that was more like an anger like management like outlet and stuff for me. But like my parents were very like girls are girls. You know, it's all like ponies and don't get me wrong, I'm a very girly girl as well. But at the same time, like, I do think that every human being, I do not care what gender you were born as, what gender you identify as, every single fucking human being should know how to defend themselves, point blank, period, end of story. Like, there should not be any...
Teaches discipline too. And
Yeah,
respect.
it does. Like, one of the very first... Not, like, no, I will actually say this. See, when I went to boxing, this never... Look at him go! I just see him fly past me on the screen. This was never actually brought up in boxing, but the very, very first day of doing MMA at the club, they said, we're going to be teaching you things that can seriously harm other people. This is not to be used for the fucking crack. You never know if you're going to,
100%.
going to end up in a fucking bar fight or whatever and take someone's life. This is never to be used because you feel like playing big man.
My cousin Tristan, the one that did the podcast.
Yeah.
He lost his Muay Thai license
Because he did a bad.
Yeah, he seriously injured someone. At
Yeah.
the time.
They take that very seriously. But when I did boxing, that was never brought up. It was never fucking brought up.
See, when I did boxing, like I got there and lesson 1 was they broke my nose.
No, like I
Like,
honestly
if you're
didn't.
gonna box, you gotta learn how to take a punch, and they
I
punched me straight in the nose.
didn't enjoy boxing, to be honest. I was honestly getting shouted at because I couldn't keep my feet on the floor because that fight or flight was kind of kicking in, and it was like, look, I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm getting my ass beat. I'm taking fucking punches to the face and shit. I'm not fucking obviously keeping my hands up and all. I don't know what I'm doing. So the fight or flight was kicking in, and I wasn't keeping my feet on the floor like I fucking should have. And I was getting shouted at, and I was told, like, if you're not gonna, like, obviously there's fucking rules, to the sport and generally, but you're probably best suited doing some type of fucking MMA where you can use your fucking feet and your legs and, everything. Because I was just going into that mode of, like you've punched me, I'm coming at you and stuff, but, like, you can't kick in boxing. You can't do that. So yeah, but it was like discipline and like respect, and I'm not saying all boxing clubs, are the same, but that was never a topic that was brought up. But the very fucking day one of MMA, it was like, don't you fucking dare. because it's our name, it's our reputation, and we don't condone that type of behavior. We're not
Yeah.
teaching you stuff so that you can be Billy Big Balls and put people in the hospital. We're teaching you stuff so that you can protect your life if you need to.
And others.
Yes.
See, I went old school with my daughter. I gave her a bottle of hairspray to put in her handbag. She never leaves home without him. I say, if anyone ever touches you that you don't want them to touch you, you grab that hairspray, you spray it right in their fucking eyes.
Mm-hmm. What if they wear glasses,
Trust me,
then?
it'll leave you the fuck alone.
What if they wear glasses?
Worse.
Because it's trapped under there?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
There's no air getting there.
Then you need to make sure that you're specifically telling her to get up under them glasses.
Oh, I've taught her all the techniques.
Mm-hmm.
She
But, like,
knows how to use that bottle of hairspray.
I always find it very, very sad that like my daddy, don't get me wrong, like my daddy is and it still is to this day, he's always been that person where like someone raises their hand to you and you fuck them up, you know, go get them kind of thing. But it was never like let's talk about it or let's teach you or I need to make sure that you know what to do or you know whatever. And my mummy was like, if someone hits you, you go tell a teacher. Like if someone hits you, you come get your mummy. You know what I mean? It was always like that. It was never. And even now, like, as an adult, my mummy would be like, oh, just because they hit you first doesn't mean you hit them back. And I'm like, you put your hands on me and I'm fucking you up.
No, I remember I got called to the school before, like, a while back because my daughter had a fight, quotation marks, in school.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I remember there was, like, yelling, like, they were yelling at her in the classroom and I was there, like, well, in the office and I was there, like, what's she done? Because she was freaking out, and they was trying to, like, I don't know, their version of calming people down was just yelling.
That always works.
And I remember being there, like, what happened, and then she was there, like, well, this boy took a toy off her, and then she went and played with another toy, and then this boy came up and took another toy off her. So she took the toy and hit him over the head with it.
Good.
And I was there, like, so what's the problem?
Yeah, like, why are we here?
What's she done wrong? And they was there, like, we can't condone violence. So I was there, like, okay, but you can condone thievery.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Fucking idiot, shut up.
But to be honest, it is a form of bullying as well. Like, if he wanted that specific toy and he yanked it from her, okay, you know, kids are kids, they don't always have manners. But if it's then, you know, she goes, okay, cool, whatever, you know, again, natural diffusing of, I'm going to get another toy, you know, not the end of the world, and then he comes back and does it again.
It's
you know.
weird as well, so it is, that, and it's known through studies, if you're watching the interrogation thing, that is, humans naturally use that as like taking things from someone or like pushing someone or something like that as a form, as like affection, to be friendly. And it's weird that that's how some people do that. So
I mean, well, I would definitely say I'm a love aggression person.
So like, it's mad how
like I definitely think it's higher in females to be very love aggressive. But like I would say adult men, not so much. Little boys, yes.
Yeah.
So little boys will like tease, throw things, you know, that type of shit, like push.
Yeah, pulling on their pigtails to let them know you like them.
Like
yeah.
stuff like that. But I would say more adult women, like it's the biting. You know, like we'll just be like sitting there, like chilling, holding hands, and then we're nibbling at you. Because
whatever you and Chris get up to in your own time.
Right, I'm not saying in like not a sexy way. It's actually it is actually called love aggression.
I was just walking down the fucking street one day and then I got bit and I was like, who the fuck are you? She goes, you're mine, eh? Like, fuck's sake.
It's like, you're stuck with me now.
Jesus Christ, I'm a moyola chicken.
But no, it is an actual thing called love aggression.
Yeah.
Or is it cuteness aggression? It's something aggression. But it's more prominent in women. Where like play fighting, like that type of stuff will be more initiated by women.
Yeah.
I'm not talking like in a sexy way, because I wouldn't talk about.
We just need to move on from this conversation.
I wouldn't talk about like private details like that. That's no one's business.
Sorry, Hannibal Lecter.
Shut up. You gonna get me like a...
She already told us how she gives you little wee bum pats on the way out the door.
I was waiting for you to fucking bring this up. I actually told Chris about that. I was like, I said something about like sometimes like if Chris is leaving the room or you know whatever, I'll give him a wee pat in the bum, like I'm just like affectionate or whatever. And Ran was like, that's the first thing I'm gonna say to him when I fucking talk to him, and I was like, ah, shit, and I was waiting for it to fucking come up.
Doesn't embarrass me.
Well, it's not embarrassing anyway.
You shouldn't be touching my bum.
What are you talking about?
That's my no space.
No, don't touch me there. This is my no square.
What's yours is mine, honey bun.
Listen, the no square should not be invaded from any intruders.
Yeah.
Stay away.
He signed a waiver.
Can I have a bottle of hairspray, Ren?
Yeah, I got you. It's in the post.
Sweet.
He sent us into your Coca-Cola, and now he's gonna send us into bulk buying hairspray for self-defense.
Bulk buying self-defense hairspray.
Yeah.
All you have to do.
I learned that trick from my sisters. They had like, I don't know if my dad taught them the same thing, but they always had a bottle of hairspray with them, and I remember asking them like years later, you know, like, why'd you always have hairspray? Your hair's a mess. And
what a brotherly thing to say.
There was that, like,
You look like
because
shit.
if anyone ever comes up to me, I've got basically pepper spray, but worse.
Yeah.
I was like,
It
respect.
actually
Respect.
stings, so it does.
I have to say,
I was
like, obviously, as a woman, I've used hairspray, and I've eaten it accidentally, you know, like sprayed it in the air, and then I've got some in my mouth, and I've been like, bleh! But I've never got it in my fucking eyeballs.
Yeah, no, it hurts in your eyeballs. My brother spread it into my eyes.
For shits and giggles.
Yeah, he thought it would be fun because he thought it was like water when he was younger, and he's like, ha ha ha, just sprayed it. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, God.
So, yep. That should be passed down from generations if you are ever in danger. Whip out the hairspray.
Danger, danger. Max volume.
Combine harvester
Meep, meep.
launched across a map.
I actually thought you were doing that baling contract, Ryan, I'm not gonna lie.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
I was really waiting for Chris to get off the motorbike so I could have my son.
My turn. Meep, meep. Absolute children.
Can you get on the back of it?
Backpack?
Is it two-seater? Where are you, man?
Let me see.
On the
Come
motorbike?
here! Come here.
Oh my god, you can?
You can?
Go!
Yes.
Yeah!
That's so sick.
That's
Can you
fucking
fly
sick.
off it? Like,
No.
you don't. I'm not gonna fall.
No.
That's stupid.
Oh yeah, I got. Oh,
Jesus! When you fucking come off, like they just go meow.
I got a test. Chris, get on it.
Taking turns now.
I know what we need to do.
Me. You gonna try to do a wheelie?
No, I'm gonna
No, I tried to do a wheelie this whole time. It doesn't let
I'm gonna
you.
go buy a balaclava. We're gonna rob a gas station.
The only one on the map that we're going to use all the time.
Yep.
Inconspicuous. There was a fella around here that I
I
told,
thought that
told
was
you about
like
this,
the
didn't I?
biggest stunt jump there, but
first
it wasn't.
person, I can't see you. I become you. That's
Ooh.
weird.
We are one.
Inside of me.
That's spicy.
Inside of me.
I don't
There we
know.
go. Let's go.
Oh, damn.
What the? I literally just heard, and I turned my camera around, and it's just on the floor, sliding.
We're never.
Wait, did you not see that? Okay,
No,
we'll do it again.
I wasn't looking.
You got to look over in our direction.
Where the white helmet stunt team? Yeah.
Woo!
That wasn't as good.
Oh my god!
That one wasn't good.
The last one with the like 3 or 4 flips.
Jesus. This is going to be returned with so much damage.
It's
Oh,
actually
shit.
got no damage at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think least things can't get damaged?
I don't believe so.
I think you've got vehicle damage turned off, no?
No, it's on.
No.
I crashed in my truck when I first
Chris has
got it.
great driving skills. Trust him with my life.
Doosh, doosh.
And all you'll hear is, oh, whoops. And I'm like, what did you do? And he'd be like, nothing.
Didn't do anything.
Alright, yeah, it's your turn. You gotta hit the flip.
I want to try to, like, get this positioned well so that I can, like,
Breakdancing.
see it and, like, clip it.
Would you?
There it is. Let's go!
part of the stump.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, that's the end of them doing any farm work for the day. Oh, shit.
What's that in the air?
Oh, I haven't got this.
Oh, is that like a tower over there or something?
Yeah, that's the
Is
one
that what I
that
was
it
saying
doesn't
about
render
earlier?
in unless you go
Oh.
over there.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is floating?
What is this, a water park? Oh, it is.
Oh, so the contract boost has actually changed it, so even when it's like completed, you can actually still finish the field. So that's good for like harvesting, stone picking, that type of stuff.
Oh, that's good.
Because usually, like it
Depends.
would just stop, and then you
Yeah.
couldn't pick up the rest of the stuff, and you're like, are you shitting me? Yeah. I think we've made good money today. Are you gonna do like the territory map and the plot map for me, honey?
I'll do it, yeah.
Because I'm probably gonna call it a stream in a wee second. Yeah. You just fucking missed me, bro.
I know, I'm trying to get those close calls.
Live life on the edge, man. Whee! Oh,
I didn't make it that time. I can't wait for the next time I get on. You're gonna be there. Like, you gotta do at least 3 contracts before you can have motorbike time.
She unleashes it.
You have to do your chores before you get to playtime. One contract equals 10 minutes.
I have a better vehicle
Oh god.
than me. I'm Aladdin.
Are you on a... What the fuck are you on?
Look up, Ren. I'm up in the sky.
Wait, what?
I can't see you.
Are you back at home? Come to home.
No.
If you come to home, you'll see.
Come to home. E.T. phone home.
I'm at home.
Where are you?
You just
There,
left the
look-
fucking
look
bike.
Look up there.
Oh, fuck.
I somehow bugged it and now I'm like walking on it.
Put in them cheat codes, honey.
No.
Up, down, left bumper. X.
What does it look like, Gemma? Come see.
I'm busy doing the big girl
2
things.
seconds.
This is worth it. This is worth it.
Right, let me fucking empty. You children. I'm gonna ride the motorbike up then.
It'll take too long.
What? This thing's fast as fuck.
It's not fast.
I'll bring the motorbike back.
Right, fine. What?
Look up in the sky. Hi.
Hi, honey. Aliens! Aliens are attacking aliens!
Oh shit.
Ah!
I'm flying over.
Oh god.
Oh shit, where's my tractor now?
Oh my god. Absolute children.
I just
God, I
jumped on it
can't.
and then it like started to freaking fly in the air.
Challenger MT635.
I can't wait until our next fast food simulator session. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Can't wait for the 12-day countdown, bruh.
Unionized.
Gonna be chicken nuggies, drive through. You can fucking wait. What else is there? Oh, being able to actually see what's the fucking in the burger and unwrap it and shit. Be so fucking helpful. I don't know where I'm driving. La 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 la. I just need to do left. No, I suppose it doesn't matter. I can just go up this way. It's fine. You just stand in the middle of the road.
No, I'm stuck.
You're stuck.
Yeah, I hit a pebble.
I can't see you. Oh, there you are.
Oh, there we go.
Hello.
Oh, I did a backflip. I hit a tree.
Great driving skills. And you say you wish I don't drive in real life?
No, that's not for your safety. That's for everyone else's.
Agreed.
That's why I don't think you should drive in real life.
Yeah, I agree. I would definitely be.
Tried to teach her, but she won't want to learn. She doesn't want to. She's even scared to put the.
Your fucking version of teaching me how to drive is while we are driving, you just randomly go, do the gears, I need to be in 3. And I'm like, ah!
It just sounded like you just shouted at him, you're a virgin. I was like, well, a bit out of pocket.
Too far. No, that's his version of teaching me how to fucking drive. Or like we'll be in a car park and just like as he's like, I don't know, going to pull into the parking space or whatever, he'll be like, take the wheel! And I'm like, ah! Like, it's not fucking fun.
That's how you learn. You learn under pressure. Remember, pressure's for tires. It only becomes an issue when you hit a nail in the road.
I don't like it. I'm just a baby. Will you fucking stop trying to overtake me, you dick? Hold on.
He'll do what he wants. We'll get that guy unionized too.
Oh shit. I fucked up my turn. Does the bike have a horn?
Yeah. You don't hear it?
No. Oh, I can hear it now. Ah!
Ah, you ran me over!
When we were playing Fast Food Simulator yesterday, the delivery came and Sheik went out to get it and he was like standing. He was like, why isn't it stopping? Why isn't it really fucking stop? And then it just cleaned him and sent him fucking flying. So like all I could see, like he was standing in front of me and then the truck came around the corner and it just went right into him and he just disappeared. I don't know where I'm fucking going. I went far too far. Too much fucking yapping. I'm telling you, I can't fucking talk and drive. I'm really surprised no one's gone off a bridge yet. I'm actually quite proud of us.
I did.
Did you?
I just literally drove out of it. But I was in a hold down position.
Rand's trying. He's trying to get over the bridge.
I didn't crash. I was getting into a hold down position.
Mm-hmm.
So it was, yeah.
Am I gonna fall if I go?
Boing.
Oh,
I don't want to be that guy, but you can't block in the whole road.
Me more. Right.
It may be possible that I may never do any farm work again.
God damn it. Ron's just here for show and entertainment.
Yeah. And motorbike skills, obviously.
Sure. Whatever you say. Is there any other stone picking ones? No, that's alright. Beep! Boop! Debwoo not doing it. Harvesting. It's all fucking peas, man! Do a hoe in one. Yeah, hoe.
Has all these fields got wheat on them, yeah?
No. Only field 5 has anything planted on it because obviously I can't plant wheat until September.
Oh, okay.
But field 5 was bought with soybeans on it, so we need to wait until the soybeans can be harvested. Woo, woo, woo! Look at them go. Right, we'll call it here. I did move everything kind of like out of the way here because I'm gonna put like the thing in with the solar panels and stuff. And we own a lot more farmland now. So 2, 3, 4, 5 are like wheat fields. They're all gonna be for our chickens. We do have a full chicken coop of 360, and then I bought a second chicken coop today. And we put 2 girlies in there who are somehow going to breed with each other and pop out loads of other little chickens. And, I haven't fed them at all. Oh, no. Not them guys. Just these guys. Yeah, they don't have any food.
So where's the third one going to go? At the back? Down where... Down...
They're meant to go in a straight row.
Yeah, but you're not going to put one up there where the big tree is.
Depends on what can fit where, baby.
Well, one can fit here. I'm testing right now. So that can go there. And the other ones can go... Oh, there's trees there. That's good to know.
License and registration, sir.
Never heard of it.
Do you have a permit for looking that good?
Nope.
No, run away, creepy lady! Ah! Let's just leave Rand to play with the chickens.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't be playing with the chickens.
He's getting all our chicky nuggies.
Oh. Yeah, do that.
Right. It's been fun. We will be back farming tomorrow as well. Well, actually, me and Ram will, but Chris won't be on tomorrow. I don't know if Rand's going to be here, about or not, but I'll definitely be here tomorrow. I'll be here. You can always count on me. Sorta, kinda. Anyway, on that note, folks, have an amazing rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Bonjour.